my fans.
Oh,
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not. No, that's not.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me.
Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
I don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still to the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof, like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side fly. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with view for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome on in. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM.
Howdy, boy.
Howdy. Well, I'm a little scared still doing it. I'm not gonna lie. The first time is the only time I was like, I don't know how that came out.
Yeah.
Leroy, good morning. How are you?
Getting better.
How you feeling, buddy?
Well, I'm not hacking as much, but now it seems as if though everything is in my nose.
Ugh.
That's just
You know this old geek. That's my nightmare.
The doctor says that's the normal process. You know,
It
I
just
don't
goes.
have it. I don't have anything.
It's the mucus, the mucus
yeah.
expressway.
And I go, I'm great until I lay down.
Mm.
And then no pistons are working. I become a mouth breather.
It's brutal.
Just imagine laying next to Darth Vader.
It's tough.
Yes.
It's tough.
Big Spoon looked over to me and goes, "Are you kidding?" I'm like, what are you talking?
Breathe. It's not sympathy.
I can't breathe.
What is she doing?
She's like, even the dogs got off the bed. Can't
Everybody
sleep
just-
next to this. It's like sleeping at a train station.
Like sitting next to a lawnmower.
Right.
We are streaming live on the Odyssey app and streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, Miami 560 WQAM. If you're watching right now, you'll notice that Marcos is dressed like a jackass.
He's dressed like Elton John. Like Latino Elton John.
Yeah, bro, what do you
What are
think
we
you are?
doing here?
Dua Lipa? Like, what's with the rose? What's with the
Sorry.
glasses?
Hey,
like, what
guys, please, I'm at work. I apologize. I have this crowd of
What are you trying to pull off here today? Like, you always sometimes are gonna walk in here, and I know it takes one to know one. I always know when someone's got a bit up their sleeve. What are you doing here today?
All I did, I'm not doing anything different. Just embracing, when you become a superstar, kind of clicks in your brain.
What do you mean you became a superstar? What does that mean?
Oh, you must not know. I just,
I don't know. What do you mean you became a superstar?
Yeah. Your boy performed in front of 460 people yesterday at the Dania Beach Improv.
Wow.
We were turning people away at the door.
Jeez.
We literally ran out of chicken wings. And, sure, Connor may have
Can I just say, was it not that many intangibles there?
It was much more than I anticipated for us to run out of chicken wings.
We're right here. We're right here.
Let me tell you, the Miami club ran out of chicken wings and Hennessy. So, I don't really have to even know about. But the Dania Beach Club, though, ran out of chicken wings. It's Mark Hockman, dude.
I gotta
Hold on.
What happened?
Wait, go back. To the
Yeah.
beginning. Go back to the beginning. No, keep going. Back one more. This one. Look, a vampire will no. Back all the way to the first one.
That's messed up.
It
Dude.
said you look like Elton John. But there's one before that got
Oh, it's been
so much for frog dust.
no Elton
Jesus,
Frog
dude.
before that. Oh wait, let me
Classic.
get it. I can get it.
Not that much of a classic,
All
guys.
right, well, we can't keep playing. Leroy, just look at the chat and find the one that you like.
Oh,
Just so we know. We can't believe
my
you keep playing
God.
against the comment.
I know.
Okay, so you are feeling yourself.
Fat money.
It's always the fat shaming one that gets him the most.
Oh, come on. How you flipping on me?
Because, man, of course.
That was the
Can
first
I tell
one
you,
that
I
came
had to have
out.
a conversation with my mother this past week because my mom has just found out about the show being on Twitch.
Oh,
And she
Oh
goes,
boy.
who's that guy who's always, just saying really mean stuff about it? Should we report that guy? I'm like, are you referring to Schmeeth and Schmolnick?
Oh,
I'm like, we love him. I mean, he tells us to go to hell, but we love Schmeethan.
yeah.
We couldn't
He doesn't
function
get
without that level of accountability.
listen, we learned, and me and Tobin learned this, I would say within a week of doing the show together, that if you're going to have thin skin, this ain't going to work. Like, because, I mean, come on. Like, listen, if you get a good one, you get a laugh even if it's on you.
Yep.
Right? Like, that's fun. This is fun. Wow. Hold on.
Now she knows. Now she's welcome as the audience. I think she's working today, though, so I don't know if she saw you, Schmeethan.
Hey, by the way, tell D she looks like a country star with the red hair.
with the red hair.
Oh,
Yeah. She looks like all she needs is a guitar round and
Old
she
Grand Old Opera.
no, seems like she be singing the Wild Ones with
Oh, she's got a new song. I was listening to the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she got a new one.
Gotta put that in the
Jesse
system.
Murph.
Yeah.
It's going
She's-
by. I can't. It's very vulgar.
Oh,
She's
Very
okay.
vulgar.
She's like 12, right?
No, I don't
She's
think so.
really young.
Is she? I think we looked
Yeah.
this up. I don't think she's ridiculously long. I think she's like 20.
Okay. That is, I mean, and
Well, for the old, yes, I understand.
yeah. Okay.
But okay, so
Yes.
you're feeling yourself, and we'll get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
But you'll have to excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm looking at an amphibian wearing Elton John glasses right now.
Right.
It's like,
Who's
Right.
also crossed with why are you wearing a lumberjack flannel? You
you
seem like you're crossing genres here. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
right. I do think I'm breaking barriers.
what
I
do you-
agree.
I
with you.
didn't say
Right
that.
now, to be honest with you, you look like a fat gay country singer.
Wow. Okay. All
No,
right. It's not
Like,
even-
you got the glasses covered, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you got the flannel like you're a lumberjack. And
I don't-
and
yeah,
all you
like,
do
I
is-
just-
right.
I don't know what you're doing, but so
Yeah.
like you had a good set last night? Because I did
Awesome.
hear, I heard, the streets were talking here at Odyssey because everybody's hobnobbing here today.
Knobbing
But
today.
I heard that somebody said, "Hey, your boy did good last night."
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to. I think the proper term is crushed it.
Oh, you crushed it.
crushed it. is the
Really?
proper term. Yeah. I think when I came out
Now,
the
is this
box-
like a Tobes flirted with the triple double, but he had 4 assists? Crush it, or you crushed it?
Or like when you dunked, crushed it.
Oh, look, both moments that are monumental. The time that I dunked, and every time someone flirts with the triple double, you always got to pay attention. But I think this one was flirting with a quadruple double, dude.
What?
That's a triple double secured. That's how good it was. I had 4
Wow.
blocks, 4 blocks on top of
Look
everything.
at that, dude. Look, listen, he just completes the perfect South Florida weekend. We had a lot of winning this weekend. We had the Heat
Oh,
victorious.
yeah.
wait.
The Panthers.
The Panthers, and guess what? The Red Wings a good team.
Yeah.
They put it on them.
Panthers just go, and that's what they do. They
Hey,
put it
wait.
on them.
I love the way other teams try to be physical, like the Panthers, and they just
It is. It's adorable.
it's cute, but that's a different level. They go, we wake up on Monday and eat this for breakfast. You trying to be this?
Yep.
It ain't gonna work.
Panthers, most points in the league right now. 2 games in hand on the Canucks, by the way.
Again,
Just letting you know.
you gotta ruin everything.
Now we got a matchup tonight, Leroy. We got ourselves a little matchup tonight because the Panthers take on the New York Rangers
Ooh, yeah.
tonight, and the Rangers just 2 points back of the Panthers for best point total in the league tonight. So that you of course can hear right here, 560 WQM. 7 o'clock is your puck drop,
I like
And
the
that-
7 o'clockers.
and that is at that building. They call it the Mecca. Do they call it the Mecca for hockey?
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's the
No, I
Mecca
think it's just MSG,
Only
right?
the Mecca for the Knicks.
Or it's only the Mecca for MSG.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, does
Right.
MSG, do they refer in hockey? Do they refer to it as the Mecca?
No, that's just the
Oh.
square.
That's just when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, for hockey, they're like, let's go to the square garden. Not as cool, but
Well, that gets going tonight, 7:00. Cats, Rangers, big one tonight. If you guys are into that type of thing. Meanwhile, the Pinks this weekend. Whoo! Woo! 5-0 on the dumbass Purple Lions.
Are they
Beat them down.
damn,
they're
you're right.
undefeated.
Dumbass Purple Lions game.
Dude,
Oh, we're gonna go. You guys aren't the real Florida team. We're built, not bought. You might want to open up your checkbook a little bit, dumbass Purple Lions.
well, that means
you-
bought, not built.
You got run over.
They did. Excellent. Hey, 305 parlay this weekend.
Yep. Killed it.
Professional, that is.
Now, we'll get into all that. We got a lot of winning to talk about, but also there's some Dolphins news that's out there that is not making me feel great. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy with where things are at. I'm not happy with the scuttlebutt that's coming out of the combine.
Settle down.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like where things are at.
Here.
I don't like where things are at.
Here. Settle down.
We'll tell you about what's going on there coming up next.
WQAM broadcasting live from the Ed Moore
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. And we got some big game Heat tickets to give away every hour tomorrow. I'm not going to reveal which game it is yet, but you can look at the schedule. There's some big ones coming up. Listen to WQAM all day tomorrow for details on how you can win. But we're giving away Heat tickets all day tomorrow, every single hour.
Guess
So
what I
be
got
listening.
this morning?
What's that?
Bonus golf.
Who?
Bonus golf.
Bonus golf. Oh, yeah, because
Got
it got
rained out
rained out,
yesterday.
right?
Yeah, how bad was the weather up there? Because holy smokes.
I was just talking to Marcos about this. Dude, my son, flag football games are scheduled for Sunday, and we're supposed to be 5 games into the season, and 3 games have gotten nixed by weather. It's been terrible. The first week, it was a tornado warning, which I don't think anything ever ended up happening, but they just sent an email overnight. They're like, no games tomorrow. We're going to make them up. Because usually in a season, there's one makeup week. Like they always plan for one makeup week because something's going to happen, right?
Right.
So they play the game the next week. Cool. The week after that, I mean, they were getting most of the games in, torrential downpours all day. Really bad. And I think the refs just said, enough. We're not doing this anymore. And they didn't get to play their game, so they were going to play a doubleheader week. Well, this was supposed to be doubleheader week. Now, my sons, they've only gotten 2 games in so far this season. To this point this season, my son's team has gotten outscored something like 36-6. Been a rough go for the Ravens so far this season.
So, but they have games in hand.
They did have games in hand. And they started off their doubleheader yesterday, Leroy, on point. Defense was on lock. Got a pick 6 to start the game.
Oh.
Then got a stop, 3 and out. Next drive, touchdown, up 13-0 to start the game. Because you got to go, you got to either convert. There's no kicks or anything like that.
Right.
So anyway, they're up 13-0, and then all of a sudden the ref comes and goes, wait, it's not rainy, it's cloudy. Wave. I'm like, it's too early for halftime. What's going on here? And my son's just like, he's like, they're kicking us out. Lightning. I was like, oh, lightning. And you know, so everybody's just kind of hanging around, and you don't really see the lightning. Everybody's just kind of, it's breezy. It's like you ever have that cool breeze. You feel
you know it's coming.
on. You know it's coming. I'm like, oh,
Tornadic activity. That's
Right.
what that cold air.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden, just so you could see like a spider web of lightning, like off into the distance, like, and they're like, canceled. Jeez.
So they don't
So-
even get credit for the good start.
No, don't get credit for the good start. And I don't know when they're going to get this game because now they have, this was supposed to be 2 games they were supposed to make up yesterday. They were supposed to play a doubleheader. And I don't know when they're going to do it. I don't know. Because not every team had to do doubleheaders because some teams got games in that day. We're in particular now, but we feel like we're finding ourselves, the Ravens. You know, took us a little bit to get our footing, but we're starting to find ourselves. We're a defensive first team. Okay. That's our identity, which is odd in flag football. It's not usually the way to go. Usually in flag football, it's give it to the fast kid. He runs past everybody.
Yep.
We've mastered the flagpole. Okay.
Oh.
So we're trying to get back out there and fix this thing with the bob and weave defense. But right now we can't even have that happen because the weather's just screwing us. Now, speaking of the bob and weave defense, we may not have Bob.
What?
I'm not talking about the Panthers.
Okay.
I mean, we may not have our anchor to the bob and weave defense because apparently the Miami Dolphins, the scuttle out of this week. This is reported by Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. A lot of Dolphins nuggets came out this weekend, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're all on Christian Wilkins watch. I believe what is tomorrow the deadline for the franchise tag? I think it's March 5th. I think 305 day is the day where it happens. But the Miami Dolphins are apparently, the word is the Miami Dolphins are not going to tag Christian Wilkins. Here's what they report from Jeremy Fowler. While Miami's stance is that all options are on the table for defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, several league sources say he probably won't be franchise tagged. That would put the big-time tackle at 63 tackles and 9 sacks in 2023 on the market. Houston is intriguing here. The Texans have ample cap space, a quarterback on an early rookie deal, and a playoff roster. There would be several teams in the mix, though. The Browns, always good for a splash or two, for instance. Would they strengthen their already stout defense with a versatile defensive tackle? So Christian Wilkins appears the Miami Dolphins are not going to limit him with a franchise tag. That doesn't mean he's gone. Doesn't mean he's gone, but they're going to let him go test the market, it sounds like, and I'm scared.
Here.
I don't want to lose him.
Here's the deal. Maybe they have an agreement. Here's what that agreement is. Here's what we're going to offer you. If you get more, give us an opportunity to match it. But we think that we're on the top of this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if they have that relationship and Christian Wilkins wants to be here, then it'll work and you don't need to use the tag.
Dangerous game.
It is.
Dangerous game.
It is.
Because you can get wine.
No, let me tell you why. Here's what happens. This deal is only good until you get on that plane. Somebody will say that.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen many athletes in many sports fly in for a visit and never come back. That being said, you have to think that their relationship is stronger than that. And, you know, the other thing would be if they didn't believe that, they could also believe we're not spending all this money on a D tackle. I don't know. He's so much more than that, though.
Right.
For this team. So I'm more than sure that if we understand that they understand it. So there has to be some kind of communication between the two. At no point in time have you heard there's ill will or whatever. It's always been a negotiation. So if that is the case, maybe Christian Wilkins is just going to try to suck more money out of the Dolphins by getting an offer somewhere else.
Yeah, but I just think that's when I think that's a dangerous game. One, I think you get hobnobbed, right? Like you got
to understand the relationship, though.
Okay, but this is what I would say if I was Christian Wilkins, as far as going back to you for one last chance. Okay, I would say to you, hey, you had your chance last offseason. You had your chance this offseason, and now you're letting me go get. You're letting temptation to be thrown in my face. I'm supposed to remember, hey, I got you, buddy. I'll give you that opportunity. What if he doesn't? What if he loves what he hears?
Here's the only other team.
D'Amico Ryan, a defensive coach, with his muscles.
What
if he woos Christian Wilkins away?
You guys are thinking the wrong way. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Here's all you need to understand about where he could end up. Start with states with no state tax.
Which Texas does not.
Correct. If there's anybody that I would be afraid of, it is the Texans. Because they don't have to use, they can use the same stuff that the Dolphins are using, no state tax.
Yeah.
Cleveland can't do that. Some other team can't do that. But Texas can do that. They're young, right? They also seem to have a really player-friendly coach. So I don't know. That would be the only team that scares me. If you're comparing,
there's one in the division that scares me. Dude grew up a Patriots fan. They got a young defensive coach now in Gerard Mayo. I don't care about state tax. That definitely scares me too.
No, it doesn't.
How could that not scare you? The idea of he
gets
to go
because listen. You can't get accustomed to winning and then go to a rebuild.
What real winning has he done though? Like he hasn't done real winning. But he hasn't done anything of significance. Like you're not leaving.
But it's something to be. It's something to be in the hunt, right? So all the teams that I'm even considering have done some level of winning that he's accustomed to, and they can sell him. You can get us over this hump,
dude. But ultimately, with him, it's going to come down to the money. Like that's what he wants. I'm not faulting him for that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not faulting him for it either. But I'm just saying
the idea that
like,
it just has to be a contender,
dude. Here, all money ain't good money, right? You can go and take $3 million more a year to go a team that's miserable. You know what happens when that team says, "Okay, this didn't work out"? They start cutting bait.
Mhm.
You don't want to be in that situation.
No, but I'm saying like the reason this is dangerous for the Dolphins to do this and not have, the safety blanket of a franchise tag where, he's you have to go work out a deal or something like that. The reason that's scary because like what if the allure of home pulls him in? What if another coach who thinks he can do something else pulls him in? Like it's nice to say like, hey, oh, he's the hometown guy. Chris Greer, I've had him since he's 24 years old. That's all great. Okay. But you also didn't pay him. You didn't, you played a game with him.
Right. No, that's why I said the only teams that scare me are teams that have like things to offer. So, number one on my fright list is the Houston Texans. They got money, no state tax, a young team, just won the division. Okay? That would be the team that I would be most terrified by. If he gets on a plane and goes to Houston, I'd be afraid that he's not coming back. That being said, you don't know what the communications have been between the Dolphins and Christian Wilkins. And that's the other thing. You either have to think one or two things. We're definitely going to work something out with him, and we can use our franchise tag somewhere else. Or we have an understanding, or we just don't want him.
My guess is they don't like if they don't want to use the franchise tag, they probably just don't want to lock up, I guess, flexibility for right now. Because I don't think there's really anybody else who's an option for the franchise tag right now.
Right.
But I just think like, okay, cool. If I'm Christian Wilkins, it's like, yeah, but I gave you guys those opportunities last year. I gave you guys all this. We're good. Even in the talks into the start of this year. You guys didn't think I could get sacks? I got 9 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just, the only way that this is going to the only person who he's got to have that promise to is Zach Sealer. Zach Sealer is the only guy who could give you promise you'll come back? He goes, of course I will, Salt. Just for you, buddy.
Salt.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how they refer to each other, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Got to.
You don't think like they tag each other, they don't sign off their texts with salt or a pepper?
Yeah, you think they put like a little emoji?
They have one sad goodbye.
I would go with caramel and cream, but that's
you think Zach Sealer is gonna have the Zach Brown band acoustically sing Chicken Fried?
Yeah, they love that.
It's like it's like, Zach, you have any moves here to keep your friend? He goes, I got one plan, Chris. Don't worry about it. Because what are you gonna do? Oh no, a little ZBB.
Yeah. Little chicken fry.
Acoustic version.
It's like Christian's just imagine Christian Wilkins is on the tarmac to go back to Texas with all of his money, and then all of a sudden Zach Sealer's like, "Wait, Pepper, wait!"
I would say this: if you're a Dolphins fan, I would say 70% he ends up with the Dolphins, 30% he ends up with Houston. I don't see any other team competing for him. I just don't.
I don't know.
They would have to give him so much money for him
Patriots don't have a quarterback to pay, though. Patriots don't have a quarterback. I said the Patriots don't have a quarterback.
It doesn't matter. They're terrible.
It's his home team.
I don't give a rat's ass. Dude, I'm telling you,
Christian.
So you would take the money to be on a team that's terrible. You'll be miserable.
What? Hey, come on.
Okay.
Is it going to be that miserable? If you go home, like I'm saying, there's an appeal there. It's home.
It's not that much of an appeal.
Now,
that's when you've been winning your whole life, it ain't that much of an appeal.
He has not been winning his whole life. He won back in
I'm not saying winning Super Bowls, but you have been on a good football team since you got into
bad football teams too down here.
All right. What do I know?
I'm just saying it's this. I just think
it's either Houston or Miami.
You can't say that.
It's closer than you think.
It's closer than you think. That's all I'm saying. It's closer than you think.
Here's what I would say. you would get more money to go to Cleveland, but get less money in your pocket. That would seem idiotic, correct? If it's about money, okay, you would go up to New England and take more money to maybe pocket less, but you're home. And then your other two options are you can go to the Texans, get paid more money, but actually feel like you can compete because they won the division last year. Or you can stay where you are because you're building something and you have been to the playoffs.
Okay, but like Houston, if you would have thought you're saying this based on a year, like if Houston
again,
like what if the Patriots? I'm just saying, like, what if the Patriots draft one of these stud rookie quarterbacks and they're awesome this year? You don't know. Like, we're all just going on the idea that they're going to have McCorkle.
Dude, it's more than a quarterback they need. Like, come on, like, be real. They need more than a damn quarterback.
Would you have thought Houston was going to be that good last year? None of us did. None of us did, dude.
No,
None of us did.
Because here's why. Because they had a lot of young draft picks and a lot of young players that ended up being really good. That you get lucky with.
Yeah.
But they're here.
Yeah, they're here now. But I'm saying, like, but again, I just think you're dismissing the idea of if he wanted to go home or he wanted that appeal.
If
he grew up rooting for that, he grew up rooting for that team.
Okay, that's great. Here's what I'm
going to pay him a lot of money.
Here's what I'm saying.
Not like I'm asking him to take a discount.
If it's about money, New England and Cleveland would have to pay him a lot more money to get what he would get at Houston or with Miami. That's all I'm saying. If it's about money. Now, if it's not about money, then why are you quibbling with the Dolphins? The only team that could give you money and a chance to be on a good team, as of right now, is the Houston Texans. Dude, you think New England's just going to all of a sudden be good? It's not just their quarterback.
No, I understand. They're on a revamp.
You know what it would be equivalent to? It would be the equivalent to when the Dolphins signed Ndamukong Suh. How did that work out?
Not great.
Why? Because they weren't good. That one player is
it had its benefits. Some guys played pretty well playing next to Ndamukong Suh, but
you know what I'm getting at. Okay, that would be Christian Wilkins going to
but Ndamukong Suh did come here purely for the money. Like, if anything, that kind of nukes your argument.
No, but it's different coming here because you don't have a state tax.
Okay, but there is an appeal of going home.
There's an appeal of winning too. I don't know why you think other situations.
I understand what you're saying, but I think it's a difference in saying like Chris Jones is leaving the Chiefs to go to the Patriots than Christian Wilkins. They haven't won the division in his tenure.
Okay.
They haven't.
Okay.
Like, what real winning is he leaving?
No winning. He hasn't won anything. There's only a couple of teams that can say they've done real winning.
I know. That's why I think it's a silly argument from you.
All right. Oh,
take a break. Back up to this.
This hour of Tobin and Leroy is
be more happy, more excited for someone than Zach Sealer, honestly. You know, he called me the morning of, and, you know, he wanted to be the first to tell me. And that's been my brother since day one. When he got here with like 3 games left in the season. And I couldn't be more happy, more proud of someone, and, you know, all the work he's put in. And just we were able to ride this thing out together, you know. Since he came here, it was just salt and pepper. You know, we were just, you know, me and him, we always had a tight bond since day one. And, you know, that was a great feeling. I was in his ear yelling on the phone when he called me. You know, I'm sure he didn't expect anything less, but I could not be more proud and more excited. And for someone to have that moment and to get what they've been working so hard for all their life, I mean.
Oh, man. Will Zach Sealer get to have that moment with Christian Wilkins as a Dolphin? Hard to say.
Hard to say.
Hard to say.
I just think let it play out a little bit.
You're not even a little nervous, though.
No, I am. I'm not. But here.
He seemed more nervous yesterday.
Wow.
I'm only nervous one team. When you show me all the money that the Texans have, right? And they're a young team. And they can get a dominant player at what, he's 25?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And still be young. That scares me. Right? 5 years of Christian Wilkins fits right into what they are doing and what they have right now. All the other teams, not as much. I know Cleveland makes big splashes. I know New England, they say New England's interested, but with all that they have to do to improve that team, that seems like one of the last positions. I'm just saying from
I get you.
A standpoint of what they need. So
my bigger point of just mentioning New England is just the idea of, but just hear me out. I'm not disagreeing with you, because I would say, yeah, I get why Houston's more appealing and the money and all that. My bigger point of it is, Leroy, whether you think New England's a threat or not, you've gotten to the point with this guy is you're going to let all that stuff, because if, let's just say they do meet with him, they're going to woo him. Robert Kraft's going to do all his celebrity friends things. They're going to make him feel wanted. They're going to make him feel like a star. And it doesn't just have to be them. It can be Houston too. You've now opened it up with this guy to where you think, oh, he's going to always come back to us and say, this is what I got offered. And I'm just saying, you don't know that because he doesn't owe you anything. And you blew it.
And that's, and I mentioned that, and I'm terrified of that. But realistically, there's only one team that terrifies me that could offer more than what the Dolphins can offer. And that is Houston. Like, I get wanting to play at home. Hell, I wanted to play back home too till the Saints sucked. And I'm like, no, thank you. Right?
Who's the coach? Was it Hazlitt when you were
No,
there?
who's before? Was it Hazlitt? I mean, I got a call from him.
From Hazlitt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And so, and then I know what the state tax is and whatever, right? No, it wasn't.
Shmeathan says Lions have 54 million. Oh, I don't want a Man Campbell speech. Oh, Man
Wait,
Campbell gets him in a room.
Wait, here's the other thing. Okay, what about that? Guess what team has struggled the most that has competed? They struggle a lot on defense, right? Maybe they say, let's go all out on a nose tackle. Yes, I get that. But here, but what I'm trying to do is be realistic about it, right? Granted, yeah, he would love to play at home, not under those conditions, right? Granted, fine. He would love. Now, you mentioned another, Detroit. Mm-hmm. Okay. They've done some winning. I'm not talking about Super Bowls. I'm talking about competing.
Yeah, they look
right?
They look like he'd be basically like adding a final piece.
And that's what they could sell. That's what Houston could sell. That's what Miami can sell. Okay? The only team that can then say, well, we have no state tax either, and we'll give you another $15 million to sign,
Mhm.
is Houston.
Dude,
So
this
I'm
is like
trying,
this is
I don't want him out there
Mhm.
playing the field and seeing if something's better, right? At the same time, I'm being honest about
Of
who
course.
can offer what.
It's just like Love Island, okay? You think you're in a
Oh,
couple that's set.
God.
You think you're in a couple that's
Really?
set, and then all of a sudden, JFig can speak to this. Every year they do Casa Amor, and Casa Amor is when you send the boys or the girls. They send them all off to another villa, and then it's all new couple. It's all new mixed bag, and then we see did they come back? Did they stay loyal, or do they find a new squeeze that they like better? We're not Chris. You know it's nice. You're saying, hey, you know, Chris Greer's saying, you know, I love you, baby. Go ahead. Dangerous game, dude.
It
Dangerous.
is a day unless they already have an understanding.
Game Boy Throw 5 points out, you guys need to watch Love is Blind. I watched this last season. Same thing, dude. You think it's all good. Oh, we love each other based off the cubicles that we're in and we can't see each other.
Hey,
And then all of a sudden, you realize she looks like a hobgoblin. And,
hey,
we're
you
at a
know why?
barbecue where the
You know
hotties
why?
there.
You know why? Because love ain't blind. You're attracted by something you see first. Then all the particulars work out. But if you see somebody and she looks like a hobgoblin, I don't care how good her personality is or his personality is. That's fact. That's fact. Like we all, listen, everybody that we're with, the first time we met them, we were attracted to them, what they look like, not their personality. You know what their personality was. So, like, let's keep it real. That love is blind nonsense is garbage.
Schmieden says, Leroy, explain how blind people then get married. Boxed in.
Dang.
Okay.
Do the
I will.
blind, like,
Hold
do you
on.
think they're-
Hold on.
they
Hold on.
still-
Hold on.
they
Hold
still
on.
feel the face?
I will.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
True.
I will. Okay. This is how it works.
Hmm?
You might not be able to see, but when you meet, there's something that attracts you to them. Either their voice, either their smell, or whatever it may be. But you don't learn about the personality and being with that woman forever right away.
You better smell good for the blind.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
trying
let's
to
not
see if
act
you,
like,
feel the
oh,
wrist.
let me tell you something. You think if you did Love is Blind, you would end up with the person you're with now? You don't know that.
Hard to
You
say.
see what I'm saying?
I do like my
No,
wife.
because you were attracted by what you saw first.
Well, I mean, we don't have to go into the past. I mean, it was a perk I would get, but the first date, I felt like the chemistry was right there.
Wait. See, the
That's
first.
the
Wait.
chilies.
Was it a blind date?
Well, no, I mean,
Okay then.
Mm.
You saw something you like and then you said, "Oh, she's cute. I'll go out on a date with her." Right? Maybe she'll go out on a
not
date
saying
with
it's
me.
impossible though. You don't know.
Mm.
Okay, dude. Okay, stop. Yeah, now y'all just not being honest.
Hard to
Y'all
say.
just not being honest.
We apparently have a big Dolphins teammate rift as well that we got to get to.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
Take a break. Back
Tobin
after
would
this.
become the cropper. Oh my God.
It's time for our Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Valoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback. Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of
Two of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Taking you up until 2 here on the program. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Miami 560 WQAM. Get to our headlines. Brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Hood.
We know trucks.
So that wasn't the only news. We've been talking about the Christian Wilkins story that ESPN reported. There was some other buzz. One really surprised me. One didn't surprise me. One really surprised me. The one that didn't surprise me was it looks like Robert Hunt's going to get paid. Their right guard, who doesn't know whether he's allowed to legally touch the football or not. But that being said, when he does touch the football, big boy can move.
It might be one of the funniest moments in Miami football, right? In Dolphins football.
He is apparently guards are going to get overpaid. That's the word. That apparently a lot of money is going to get paid on guards, somewhere about $16 million a year.
What?
So, yep.
Yeah, well.
It said, don't. He said, this is the report from Jeremy Fowler. He says, yep, good money will be spent on guards this offseason. So many teams need them and have targeted the position. Detroit's Jonah Jackson, Miami's Robert Hunt, New England's Mike Onwenu, and Kevin Dotson from the Rams. Among the top options, don't be surprised if some or all from this group command $16 million or more.
Sheesh. So are the Dolphins not going to franchise anybody?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Doesn't sound like it, though. Doesn't sound like it.
It just seems if they're not franchising anybody, it seems one of two things. Either they're willing to do without that player and they've come to that conclusion, or they're working on a deal with that player.
Or they're trying to buy somebody, or they're trying to get somebody else, because there was another report. This one surprised me. It's not like Miami's looked at as the favorite, but the other report was from Fowler. He said cornerback was a popular position discussion in Indy, most notably for the trade market. We know the Chiefs are working on a potential tag and trade with La'Jarious Sneed, and multiple teams are believed to be in the mix. The word out of Indy is Detroit is pretty set on adding a high corner, and the Lions are one to watch. Miami, also worth keeping an eye on. Keep an eye on. Possibly. Now, here's the thing, though.
I would love that.
Well, yeah, of course.
Sneed and Ramsey?
Sneed and Ramsey.
Pretty good.
Be a good tandem. But here's the thing. So are you completely rats off a ship on the young guy then? On Cam Smith?
I don't know. I think if they're willing to make a move like that, then there's some question if he's ready to fill that role yet.
Yeah.
You have to come to that conclusion, because if they're not even letting it play out, and keep in mind, this is also the team who we thought the offensive line was in shambles. And they said, no, we like who we have. And it ended up being pretty good, right? Including Robert Hunt, who they back, that offensive line. We don't need to make a lot of change. We don't need to do a whole bunch of stuff. We like the group we have. So let's take that same thought process and apply it to new positions. If they're going out and trying to sign a high-profile cornerback or trade for one, then they must not have that same faith that they have and the other DBs
Right.
opposite Jalen
Which I
Ramsey.
don't think they should.
Right, but I'm just saying we thought the same thing with the D line. I mean, with the offensive line. We did think that, right? Coming into this year, we're like, oh, this old line, we got to protect too. We got to do this. So we all thought this. And they said, no, we like where we are. They're not saying that now. If those are the rumors.
Yeah. Well,
So
listen,
I would say based on their actions in the past and based on what we're not hearing right now, they don't have any faith in the other guys.
I will say, they were saying that I think it was Peter Schrager from NFL Network reported on the O-line. They said that McDaniel was one of the few coaches that stuck around for O-line day. A lot of coaches don't stick it out the whole weekend, and that he wanted to see it. Everybody's buzzing about this Oregon center, Jackson Powers Johnson. And I mean, he just looks like a center. There's no way this kid's not going to be awesome at center.
He looks like
He's just a moose. He's like a circle moose.
I tell you what, it's weird. I've seen guys come in and play guard right away. I've seen guys come in and play tackle. Even if they sign you as a left tackle, they might move you over to right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But usually at center, guys don't come right in and play. So he must be really good if people think he can come in and play.
They who's the guy for the Chiefs? Says I love Squeeds. Creed Humphrey. He came in. He was like a campus guy. I know that I know Robbie was obsessed with him. And then Pouncey came in.
Pouncey came in. Yeah. Also first round pick.
Yeah, he was 13. Was he 13?
Right. Yeah. So if you're going to draft him there, then yeah.
No, yeah. They're saying for this kid at 21.
It's a rare thing.
Yeah, they're saying for this kid at 21.
Okay.
So,
right.
Eddie grew up a Dolphins fan, apparently. I saw that over Twitter this weekend. Dad loved Dan Marino.
Who doesn't? Love that guy. Never said anything bad about him.
Guy, he
on radio.
Meanwhile, speaking of centers, Jason Kelce has a press conference today at 1:00. A lot of people think that he's retiring.
Why can't you just say I retired, dude? Why do you need a press conference?
Why can't he do it on his own terms, Marcos?
I just sent in the paperwork. They go, hey, wait, you're retiring? Yep.
Leroy is a man's man.
No, I wasn't that.
That's
I wasn't that big, dude. I didn't want to take up nobody's time.
I mean, this guy's been playing for 22 years. Can't we just all right, thank you for your service. Take care. Press conference, dude. What are you gonna say? I'm coming back or I'm not.
I don't think he has a press conference to come back. I feel like he has a press see if he's gonna come back.
Yeah,
I bet he does it on the podcast. Press conference smells like retirement.
Did Tom Brady do a press conference or did he just write a letter?
Like
an
IG letter. He wrote a letter.
Well, he wrote a letter, and then everybody was like, "That's kind of weird." He didn't mention the Patriots.
Yeah. So who's the last?
But remember, Tom Brady left on petty terms.
The Patriots, yes.
And then when he did the letter, then all of a sudden his retirement was on he was over at the beach over here. Remember, he did it on a phone.
See, and it was like a little post or something like that. The last person to have a retirement press conference was Peyton Manning.
That's the last person?
No, but I'm just Googled it. It's the first answer that came up. And it sounds right, damn it. That seems like someone who deserves.
So you just want no attention for the Kelces. You're done with them.
Here's the deal. When Peyton Manning retired, we knew. We saw him throw the football in that last Super Bowl.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly.
Ed Reed had a
deserved.
Absolutely. These are all Hall of Famers. Not to say that Kelsey's not.
Kelsey's going to go to the Hall of Fame,
he's
probably.
A center, though, dude.
I understand, but he's very popular.
Enough. We get it.
Wow.
We get it, dude.
Can't even say goodbye.
Just drift off into the sunset and be the least annoying brother, and, we're fine. Not doing press conferences. Jesus Christ, dude.
Man. Other guys saying, and Dade South and Stunt Steve pointing out that Cristobal and Mirabal recruited Powers Johnson. They did. Hey, listen, those guys, they know linemen.
Yeah.
They know linemen.
True.
That line last year, good. Need more fast guys.
It was good.
More fast guys.
Fix the trenches.
I did like the memes coming out though when Mike McDaniel when they saw that dude who's it, Xavier Worthy
who broke the record.
That dude was humming.
Yeah.
Woo! 4-2-1.
Yeah. I was watching some of the combine here Saturday when I was doing Heat Weekly, and there was a couple linebackers there that I was like, "Whoa, pretty fast."
Oh wow.
4.5. Whoa.
These guys are. Do you ever think though? Some of these guys too fast, especially the fat guys.
Yes.
Like when I see these linemen running 4.9s, I'm like, I don't know, too much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look at what offenses do now. They require a lot of movement out of their offensive line.
Dude. Some of these guys too big, too fast.
Really?
Gotta hone it in a little bit.
I want my lineman running a 7 flat. Skipping the 40 altogether.
Why are they even running the 40?
Why are they running the 40?
Like, what is the point
When
of this?
when is the offensive lineman going to have to run 40 yards?
Yeah, I saw this dude, this Intangibles, who had like the flowing hair, beat a 5.40. I was like, man, that's great. What does it do for me? He's not a tight end.
Nope.
Tight ends are running around 4.5 now anyway.
Woo! Man, remember when you had a lumbering tight end, a Fasano? Oh yeah.
I remember sure hands.
Yeah, sure hands, but only for like 6 yards.
That's it. That's all we needed. That's
all we can lie. That kind of sounds like my career. I give you a quick burst. My problem was I got into the open way too much.
That was Robert Smith, though.
Still the craziest thing that we were going at Charles Davis for all these years.
I know. Dude, I had a conversation with him and I broke it down for him. And he goes, yeah, it wasn't me. And then he told me the story. And I was like, can you come on the air and do this? This is amazing. Like, I feel so bad that I've been harboring this in my gut and in my belly. And I swore if I ever saw, I said, because you're a nice guy.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, I'm going to tell you this. That was Ron Pitts. We sound alike, but it wasn't me.
At least he knew. The craziest thing I think
he knew right away.
The craziest thing out of all of it, though, they work together.
Right.
Oh, they're tied in.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That story had so many weird layers to it.
It did. And it all started with me getting my feelings hurt.
Now the next thing is we need Ron Pitts on the show. He needs to answer for
wait,
his
crimes, Ron Pitts.
Yeah.
Here's how it gets even worse. Because I told the story in Cleveland, right? And Jay actually is good friends with the announcer. With
Jay Crawford.
Jay Crawford is actually good friends. And so he said, I'm gonna call him and ask him about it.
Amazing.
And he sends me the text. Yeah, he said it wasn't him.
Hilarious.
I said, please give me his number. And so it was crazy. Now keep in mind, this is like 25 years ago.
I know. Crazy. Schmieden Schmolnick says that Tobin is flan pits.
It's good.
Take a break.
Point for
Back after this.
This hour of Tobin
It's our number 2 with Tobin and Leroy.
We all mine.
Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM.
You know this is sampled, right? Stevie
Yes.
Wonder.
My love
For
for
you.
you.
Do I do
Whoa!
what you do
We gotta hit the road, Leroy.
when I do?
Now, there's two superstars hanging out.
I mean, like, calm down.
Two superstars.
Two superstars.
Legends.
So what do you
Clearly-
think?
Clearly, I'm not a big enough superstar to be in your presence because you keep inviting Crowder.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happened to
Like that
Leroy?
Frog boy.
I apologize.
Trying to hop on that pivot piggyback.
Yeah, you know what? I need to book a show in Cleveland. That's what it needs to happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, somebody already beat you to it.
Nah.
I'm serious.
Hey, Leroy, can you get a weather update from the DeMesman
You
and Dover
sure
Law
can.
Firm? YourAccentAttorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
I don't know what the hell happened last night. When I got up, it was nothing but leaves in my street. It rained torrentially last night. Get up this morning, it's still mostly cloudy. Light breeze. I can't tell what direction because I can't see the clouds because it's mostly cloudy. And I would say it's right around 80 degrees. But it's a very light wind, if any at all. Trees are sagging.
How you do, Marcos?
Pretty spot on. It is a slight chance of a rain shower, 80 degrees on the dot. Winds out the east, 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Wow. He's a golfer, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty good.
He is a golfer. Miami Heat's boots on the ground on Saturday. Little Saturday matinee. Miami
Nice.
Heat handled the
that a
Utah
matinee?
Jazz. Yeah.
Matinee's like
5 o'clock.
noon.
Nah, 5 o'clock's matinee still.
No way. If you watch a movie
No
at
way.
5 o'clock, you can't
That's
say
not
it.
a matinee? I
No.
think it's a matinee, dude. I think you guys are being matinee
You just tried to
equivalent.
use a big word, but you used it in the wrong spot.
Nah,
That's
what,
okay.
hold on. What
What time is the matinee?
is a matinee?
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, I put
noon.
what is a matinee? So
A musical or dramatic performance or social public event held in the daytime, especially the afternoon. 5 o'clock's afternoon.
All right.
That's a matinee.
I guess,
way,
I guess I'm old because that's around when I'm starting getting ready for
I mean,
what we
it didn't end in matinee time, but it
a
started in
is not
matinee.
5 p.m.
Dude, it's a matinee.
It's not. It's,
That's a
it's till
matinee.
noon. No, you're looking up the wrong thing. You said something about a musical or a dance thing.
Yeah.
Like movies, in regards to movies, a matinee is usually a performance. Some movies shown during the day, usually till 12 noon, are considered a matinee movie.
No, not till 12, dude. That's breakfast, dude. That's not a
crazy.
matinee.
That is crazy.
Who the hell's going to who's
don't
going to a movie before breakfast?
I know it's crazy. I don't know what you want to do.
It go, okay, when you go to a restaurant, what time does dinner start?
Somebody text a professional broadcaster. Give us Jason Jackson
Yeah.
or Tommy Tig and let me know what they consider a matinee. Because I feel like 5 o'clock for a basketball game is considered a matinee.
I'm gonna text him now.
I want to know. You tell me and be honest. Don't be a liar.
Oh,
But
don't do, in other words, Marcos, don't do something I would do. Is that
Ridiculous.
fake like I'm getting the
I'm a truth
information
teller,
and then
dude. I
lie?
don't know what you're talking about. Now-
You fake Google all the time.
That's not true. That's not, I
Oh
just
my
real
God.
Googled. Just told you the truth. The Heat. Listen. The Utah Jazz were pesky. They were hanging around. They were hanging around, and then finally in the fourth quarter put it away. But Jimmy Butler, Leroy, continues his great performance. Season high 37 points for Jimmy Butler, playing with emotion. He's 3 of 3 from downtown in this game.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was funny.
Killing it. He's killing it right now. Erik Spoelstra, though, after the game was asked about Jimmy's shooting, and it's got Spo's his fancy is tickled.
He's got a bunch at the rim and at the free throw line, but he continues to take and make more threes. How much of you guys continue to stay on him to take those, and have you seen opponents maybe make small adjustments?
That's a loaded question. He knows how I feel. If I say too much, then he'll he's the ultimate contrarian. He's a great shooter. Why not? It's a little papa shot for him. I think put him in a three-point contest next year. Allow him just to shoot that shot. I'll put my money on him. Am I allowed to do that? Oh, all right. I won't go there. Don't put him in 3-point contest.
Was that a Heat media guy in the background?
It was.
I don't know.
It was.
Wait,
It was.
you best believe somebody is in the area to stop things when they get a little ridiculous.
Listen. That's Tim Donovan. He's head of Heat media relations. Yeah, it's immediately his reaction. No, you can't bet on that. What a ridiculous question. No.
What's crazy is he said, "Fine, I won't." He didn't say I won't bet on it. He said, "Don't put him in the contest."
If I can't bet on him, it's no fun. It's no fun if I don't get that action, dude. But that, I mean, he's shooting so well right now. And of course, after the game is asked about this shooting, and he's Jimmy Butler. It's like Spo said, he's the ultimate contrarian. And you know, it's like his reasoning is, why do I not shoot threes? Because I choose not to. That's why.
It's actually hasn't been a emphasis. If I wanted to shoot all threes, I actually could, and I think that I would shoot a really good percentage. I just like running into the paint and running into people and seeing who's going to fall down first. When I attack, I think that we are at our best. I get to get my shooters involved. I get to get my teammates involved. And I get to pass first. I get to be a playmaker. And that's how I want to play the game of basketball.
I mean, he's been having a lot of success with it. So
Here.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I'm not going to question how Jimmy sees fit to get his teammates involved, right? I've only had questions when he chooses to get them involved before he eats. That's it, right? And so if he says, hey, we're best when we do this, I believe him. But he's also, it always seems like that time of year where he knows it's more important that I eat for us to be successful. That always seems to come around January and February.
You have received a response from the great Jason Jackson.
I have indeed, and I will read you my question.
Wait, can I just say this before we read this answer?
Yeah,
I know Jason Jackson, right? Spent a lot of time with him. His answer could very well confuse us more.
What did he say? What was your question, Marcos?
All right, I proposed this question to both Jax and Tommy. I said, quick question. Would you consider this past Saturday's 5 p.m. game versus the Jazz a quote-unquote matinee?
Mm-hmm.
Jax's response, right on the line.
Ooh.
Yes.
I probably wouldn't. No. My response? Exactly, because you're a human being.
What? That was your response? You bastard.
Okay. Tommy responded as well.
What did Tommy say?
He says, no. I think 3 p.m. is the limit.
What?
It ain't a matinee.
Get out of here, dude. What do they know, dude? Get out of here, dude.
Hey,
not a matinee. So what?
Hey,
so are we saying the performance
when
always
you
has
know
to be in the matinee window?
Yes.
Wait, but in true Jack's response, right? In true Jack's response, that's what you expect from him, right? That was a Jack's answer.
Okay, I think I was
No, I'm telling you. Matinee is
what,
closer to noon.
Dude, I tell you who played great in the matinee was Caleb Martin.
Oh, yes.
He played balls out in that
on
game.
both sides of the ball, I might add. Not just on the offensive end.
Nice block and everything.
And then he got his chiclets knocked loose by Jimmy Butler.
Oh my God. He was just holding his mouth.
Dude, it was bad.
No.
It was
bad. It was like, oh no.
Well, like you see immediately, like, you know, like sometimes guys will try and go through it, and he's like, nope. And I saw him like, well, I got a total the hands like this, like right as he's walking into the locker room.
Yeah.
And
they're gone though, dude. I think he's like, I hope they don't fall out.
Apparently, like what they do is you have to stitch it.
Oh no.
You have to stitch it to keep them in place if they're still there.
Oh no.
But he got it was because they're like, hey, Caleb's not gonna speak. He's 6 stitches.
Yeah.
And then like he's got like you could see the gauze is there, like as he's walking, he's about to leave the locker room.
Well,
and Jimmy comes over.
He maybe didn't hear. He maybe didn't get his teeth knocked out, but split the upper underneath.
No, they're loose. Yeah, but they were loose.
Yeah. They would lose. They would lose. But
Ugh.
so here's the kicker. Dude, that it heals rather quickly. You get like the dissolvable stitches in your mouth, but it's very uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt as much as it is uncomfortable. And then you don't know what they got to do to the teeth. Because depending on where the teeth are cracked, they just put crowns on them. So
this was Jimmy Buckets on the friendly fire to his own teammate.
Caleb's face.
The PG-13 way, I got him good. And when I hit him, I didn't know it was him. But whoever I hit, I knew was leaking and needed stitches because I hit him smooth on. I just wish it was, no, you know what, let me not say that. They're going to try to get me. They're going to try to get me.
I don't know who he wants to hit.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who he wanted. I don't know if that's referring to anybody on the Jazz or the officials. I'm not sure.
Oh,
dude, I saw that. You know who that happened to? Robert. Robert scored a touchdown, and he went to hug one of the big offensive linemen, and when he jumped up, the offensive lineman went to headbutt him.
Oh no!
Doop. So we're all on the ground looking for his
tooth.
Looking for his tooth, and then finally they go, "Don't worry about it. We got to put a new one in anyway."
Oof.
Oh, it was brutal.
Vlad says a matinee noon to 6.
Okay, Vlad.
Wait,
That's 7
that's
hours.
first of all, that's a morning for him, right? Let's be clear. And matinee noon to 6.
I like Stun Steve says, I like that Jax hit Tobin with a hard to say, closer than you think. I don't like it
in his own way.
Is that what that feels like?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, he just texted again from the land of milk and honey. I don't get that, Jax. I don't know why he just texted.
We'll take a break. Mix things up coming up next.
And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So I only talk to God when I need a favor. But God, I need a favor.
Got another concert to give away.
Ooh.
But I can't tell you about it for another 20 minutes.
Oh, hey, that's a radio tease.
That's a tease.
Pretty good.
That's a tease.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Shmeeth and Schmolnick says a midday movie is a matinee. A midday Tobin is a fatinee.
Man, yeah, missed opportunity there to say manatee.
Love manatees, man.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get to our craziest part of a show.
Nice.
It is where we all become amphibians
Mm.
because Marcos
Yep.
decides
What?
to mix it up, dude.
Oh!
Brought to you by Broward Health. Well into your future. What do we got today, Marcos?
This is my first mixed bag as a superstar comedian. So this is special, guys. This is special.
Wow. Are you gonna like headline at the Improv anytime soon? Like, what's
the
your
goal.
setup to?
Yeah,
Like, what's your
right.
comfort level of a set?
I can deliver a very funny 10 minutes as of right now, which is
tight 10 minutes. A tight 10 minutes.
Yeah. And I know it's a tight 10 minutes because I thought it was 15.
Wow.
Found out yesterday it was 10. Yeah. Crowder went up there for like an hour and a half yesterday.
Just riffing.
I was like, oh, show off.
Sure.
Jesus
Now, is he
Christ.
telling jokey jokes or is he storytelling?
He's
What's
more
he
of a
doing?
storyteller. There's jokes woven in, but he's more of a storyteller. Give him credit though. Between this time and the second time, there has been substantial growth, and we've added some more jokey jokes.
All right. There you go. Well, what do you got today for us, Frog Boy, in the mixed bag?
Yes, we will begin things with Dolphins quarterback Justin Fields.
What?
This is Justin Fields. The market for him, everyone knows he is a potential. Yes, it's a potential piece, I believe, in either trading for the Bears or potentially the future.
You're not
quarterback
getting
for the
Justin
franchise.
Fields. So, like, can you stop
can I
obsessing
ask
about
you a
it?
You never know, dude.
Yeah,
You
I
never
do know.
know.
You're not getting Justin Fields.
Can I ask you a question, Marcos?
Yeah.
What has Justin Fields done
Mhm.
to make you think that he's going to be a better quarterback than Tua?
He's got swagger, dude.
What?
Swagger.
He does?
Yeah. When he
Why
unfollowed
don't the Bears want that swagger?
What do the Bears know? Who's the best Bears quarterback ever? Name him.
Jim McMahon?
Great. That guy right now would be Mike White. Other than Jim
What?
McMahon.
That's disrespectful, dude.
What the hell did Jim McMahon do? He was carried by a fridge and a legend.
It was a great. He was put in a
my
good
God.
system.
Jeez, Jim McMahon. You want to give me Jim McMahon? That's crazy, dude. Justin Fields, best
Oh,
quarterback.
but he's got to be the most beloved Bears quarterback.
yeah,
Who else are you going to go with?
sure.
Cutler?
That's what I'm saying. That's the drop off there. So Justin Fields already best quarterback in Bears history for sure. But enough of him.
So would Tua.
Enough of him on the Bears. Let's see what the market is
Tua
like.
beat the holy hell out of Justin Fields last year.
I wouldn't say beat the holy hell out.
Beat the holy hell out of
I
him.
don't know if he necessarily beat the holy hell out. It was closer than you think. Here's a market for Justin Fields.
You
And
can't
Adam
wait.
Schefter.
Just to make your point, you can't use his line against him. I will not allow it. Just so you can say whatever the hell you want.
Hard to say. Do I just start throwing them out there? Just start throwing out different Tobinisms? Adam Schefter on the market for Justin Fields.
I don't think the market is quite as robust as the Bears and Justin Fields would like it to be. There's been a lot of speculation on Atlanta. I think Atlanta would be something of a surprise right now to trade for Justin Fields. There's been some conversation about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maybe something could be figured out there. The Las Vegas Raiders might have some interest, but there's not this huge number of teams lined up to trade for Justin Fields as the Bears look to find a home for him before free agency begins in about 10 days.
I just don't know what do you expect. This is always the interesting thing with me when you want to trade a guy that you just drafted really high. What do you think you should give? Because like I thought what the Dolphins traded for Josh Rosen was crazy. I'm like, what do you mean? No other team wants him. What do you mean you're giving up a second round pick for him? Like that's stupid. You got him by the by the Cajones. Hey, I'll give you a 7th round pick for Justin Fields.
7th
That's
round,
it.
dude?
That's what you get.
Get out of here.
I'll take a flyer on him and I'll take him off your hands. Because here's the thing, Marcos.
Yeah.
With quarterback, there's always drama the front office has to deal with.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'm taking the drama off your hands. You're not getting a good draft pick because you blew a draft pick. You think you deserve a 2nd round pick for him?
Okay. Look, first of all, Josh Rosen with more than a 7th round pick. We're getting agreed.
I know. I thought it was unbelievable stupid.
Yeah, that was
like,
dumb. But he's already.
Here's the problem: because there's no market.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to command a lot for him because nobody's competing for him. Like you say, okay, 3rd round pick, somebody's going to go, all right, I'll take him. Right? That's how that deal's going to work out. That deal's not going to work out where you have the Raiders, you have Atlanta, you have all these different teams, Pittsburgh, kind of trying to outbid one another for this pick, which is what Chicago thought. So, you might be able to get him for cheap.
You think, okay, we talked about the last time they faced each other, Tua versus Justin Fields. This was November of 2022. Tua's numbers, 21 of 30, pretty accurate. 300 yards. He wasn't dinking and dumping. 3 touchdowns. You think that's a pretty good performance, right?
It's a great performance.
I think that's a great performance. One of his best. Outdueled by Justin Fields.
He wasn't outdueled.
Want to hear Justin Fields stats?
Yeah, I would.
Justin Fields stats. Now, mind you, he only had 120 something yards.
They were down 2 scores going into the 4th quarter.
Well, it was a 35-32 final. So
they were down 2 scores. They put lipstick on a pig, dude.
35-32 final score. 123 yards passing. Not that impressive. But 3 touchdowns and no picks. Now let's get to the rushing stats. Tua, 0.
He had a great run in that game. I remember Justin Fields. It was like 60 yards.
178 yards rushing and 1 touchdown.
I remember that being a thing that year because they gave up a 70-yard one to Lamar Jackson earlier in the year. I'm like, hey, can we not give the quarterback the best run of their season every week?
Yeah, man. This was a combined total of Leroy. You're the math guy. 123 plus 178.
What is that? 301.
1 more yard.
Sounds like he was outdueled though.
4 touchdowns as well.
One was rushing. I mean, if Tua wanted to rush, he gave it to most. He was being nice.
Can I tell you this?
That game he gave it to Jeff Wilson.
You keep depending on your quarterback to run for 178 yards a game.
I don't need 178.
I will say, looking at these receivers that Justin Fields has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jesus. You know who caught the ball 5 times that game? Cole Kmet. Darnell Mooney was the leading receiver for them. And let's not forget Chase Claypool.
Yeah. How did the Dolphins look at that Chase Claypool and be like, yeah, we'll take it?
I thought he was going to be a tight end or something like that.
He's a big boy. He is.
What else we got? What else we got in the mixed bag, Marcos?
We have the combine going on right now. So we got a lot of questions on how fast someone is, how tall someone is, how high they jump, and how strong they are. But the question that I'm looking for is, what animal would you be for 24 hours? That is how I determine how I want my player.
Okay.
This is a question that Jaden Daniels, the Heisman Trophy winner, answered. What animal would he be for 24 hours?
Jaden, if you could be an animal for 24 hours, what animal would you be?
24 hours.
Just 24 hours.
Dead or alive?
Any.
I'll be a lion.
Dead or alive? What does he mean, dead or alive?
Can't draft.
No. He meant extinct or not extinct.
Oh.
Right.
Interesting. Well, then I thought he would
say for sure.
Tyrannosaurus Rex or raptor.
My son's been asking me that lately. He goes, T-Rex or dragon? What would you rather be? And I go, obviously dragon. I can fly and fire. Like, not even a fun question.
Damn, that's actually pretty good. I didn't even think.
Not even a fun question.
Hey, we didn't get to.
What?
We had. Oh no. Chris Mortensen.
Oh,
Chris Mortensen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Chris Mortensen died. Yeah.
Man, didn't we have him for a draft party one year?
No, we had Clayton.
We had Clayton. Okay.
No, we had Clayton. The Clayton one hit me harder than Mortensen did because Clayton I had to set up every week when I was producing the morning shows back in the day.
Right.
And so I had some strange calls
Well,
with John.
Morton had a lot. Like I've had probably since I started doing radio more interaction with Clayton. But when I was playing,
It's a crazy time.
When I was playing football,
sure.
more interaction with Chris Mortensen. He was around.
The OGs. It's like Mortensen and John Clayton we've lost recently. Peter King just retired.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So a lot of them. So he says a lion, huh? You know
A
what?
lion, dude.
Well, you
I
would
don't-
be. What would you
I
be?
don't know. I wouldn't see. I don't like
24
that.
hours.
I don't like that answer. First of all, it's kind of like the answer, like lion.
And what are you gonna hunt for that
You
whole
know,
24 hours?
You went to LSU. You should have picked tiger. Tiger way cooler. Live in the jungle. You know,
cool
Lions
tattoo.
don't live in the jungle.
yeah. No, lions don't live in the jungle. They live in the
desert.
they live in like the Serengeti. You know,
Wow.
I mean,
off in the plains.
what would you be?
24 hours.
Yeah.
I gotta figure I can survive 24 hours as anything, right?
Yeah, for
You're not
sure,
gonna
for
die.
sure.
Nothing's gonna find you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're still a part of that animal kingdom.
Right.
You know, you watch the shows.
I think if I was an animal, I want to live in the water because I think that'd be super cool.
right.
Like I'd love to live
you
somewhere. So I think I'd go like orca.
Orca.
Yeah.
Anyone surprised he picked a whale? Anyone surprised? Does this count as whaling? I don't know.
First of all,
I'd pick an orca because, like, first of all, I mean, nothing's messing with you. Nothing's
for
messing
sure.
with you.
Yo,
But I
you
also get to
are-
check out the water. I think that sounds
Yeah.
cool.
You can go deep. You're big. You know,
Yep.
you don't have to stick to the shallow water.
Yep.
You can see stuff.
Oh,
people
my
have
son
never
got
seen.
so mad at me yesterday. We were watching
Oh.
some nature channel.
Yeah.
And you know, I was wondering how I was gonna react because I remember watching these as kids. He would kind of get upset if the animals died. You know, when you watch an animal show, nature's gonna nature.
Yeah.
And we
yeah.
watched an episode.
and listen, they are not gentle with death on animal.
So
channels.
it was about the Peruvian puma, right?
Oh.
Or as the British narrator called it, the puma.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, this guy's really full of himself. Puma.
Don't do that, dude.
So the puma was looking and taking down.
It figures that's what you got from that show.
It was, dude.
Listen to this
It was-
jackass. He
it
doesn't
took
say
down-
puma, he says puma.
It took down an alpaca. And like, dude, it was a fight. I mean, it was like,
nice.
oh man, it was like Khabib GSP. This alpaca was gonna because you give up a lot of weight to an alpaca if you're a puma
True.
or a puma. And so my son was like, that was awesome.
Oh.
I was like, all right, good for you.
Nice.
So we watched the next episode. It's on orcas.
Oh, they're killers, dude.
Killers.
Yo.
But here's the
They're
problem.
so smart, too.
Dude, they were savages.
They're so smart.
And what they
dude.
did was they had an elephant seal
Oh.
and a penguin on an ice block.
Oh.
They did a triple team defense where they knocked the ice block into the
so they
air.
slid to the other side.
Oh.
So it goes into the air, pick six, gunk by the orca.
Oh.
And my son goes,
Oh, that's where he draws the line.
I'm like, why are you upset? You just saw the alpaca. He goes, the penguins and seals are my favorite.
Oh no!
So I have to now go forth with what animal does die in this nature to figure out which one he goes with. He's very sensitive on the animals as an 8-year-old who loves animals.
I think I'd be something in the air.
Yeah, to fly. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be like a hawk. No, like an eagle, a bird of prey.
Yeah.
So I don't even got to come close to you. I can be way up in the sky.
The only thing you'd have to avoid is JFig.
That's it. They'll keep 24 hours away from Kendall. That's it. Just stay away.
Give us one more in the mixed bag, Marcos.
Yeah, lucky for me, I spend every 24 hours as an animal. LeBron, our favorite, the king.
40,000.
Yes. 40,000 points. No one's ever done it. LeBron, has the journey to 40,000 points hit you yet?
No, it has not. Don't know when it will or if it will ever. Because I just always I just play the game, and I just approach the game every day. I come to work, I prepare, I prep mentally, physically, spiritually every single night when it's time for me to play, and I just try to go out and contribute. And I've been able to do it for 21 plus years.
Impressive.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Very long time.
Yeah.
Very long
A
time.
lot of things around him, though. And unlike Brady and any other greatness we've seen, no cheating rumors. He's a baby. He's whiny. He manipulates.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't cheat, though. Maybe.
You know what was crazy?
I mean, it depends
He'll
on
be like, like even MJ left the game averaging what, 19? right?
His last year with the Wizards.
Yeah.
You're talking like the Wizards year?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
He didn't have, that you need to come off the bench. LeBron's kind of the same way. I think that as long as I'm playing, I'm starting. When I ain't starting, I'm not playing. Right? And he's still, what is he averaging? 24 now?
LeBron's numbers this year, he is averaging 25 points per game.
Oh my God.
7 rebounds, 8 assists,
Dude.
shooting 53%.
That's
Flirting with a triple-double.
Flirting with a triple-double.
for the season. At what? 39?
Shooting 41% from 3.
39 years
41.
old.
That's like, I don't think we understand like what do you remember Vince Young when he retired? He was 41 or 42.
Say,
Vince
You
Young?
said Vince Young?
Vince Carter, sorry.
Vince Carter.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
yeah.
role guy.
For
right.
sure.
He looked old.
For a couple years, he was a role guy.
Right. But like
Yeah.
look, they still, you turn on the TV and they're still telling you this team goes as LeBron goes. At 40 years old, it's madness that we even think this.
Last 5 point totals 30, 28, 34, 31, 26. Crazy.
Like, and I think when it comes to an end, it's going to come to a screeching halt. Like his body is just going to say, yo, player, we done.
I feel like he should just spend a year like up in a hammock for like a year. Just being like, just to
relaxing.
recover.
Like
No
when he's done with basketball, he's just going to disappear and go to a Tibetan mountain or something
He's
like
not
that.
going to do that. No, he's gonna be in ownership or something.
Right.
I saw that Jimmy Butler's agent said the other day. He's like, "Oh, Jimmy's next stop is going to be Hollywood," and his agent's like, "You're never going to hear from him again once this is over."
Oh, wow.
Right.
I'm like, that's kind of cool. He's getting all of his fame in right now, and then we're never going to hear from Jimmy Butler. He's going to be in the Colombian mountains looking for coffee beans.
Right.
Nice. I like that. Big
Unless,
face,
of course, he sold Big Face Coffee for $1 gazillion to Starbucks,
which is also possible.
it's definitely possible.
Yeah. I feel like, the prices of his.
Could you imagine the idea that Jimmy Butler's going to make hundreds of millions of dollars from something that he just used to scheme his teammates in the bubble?
He was
Right.
already making money.
Like, that's crazy. Jimmy Butler today sold
Well,
to Starbucks Big Face Coffee.
How many coffee stands are there? He
I
doesn't have, like,
mean,
a couple,
I think the
right?
official one at the arena is Bustelo.
Right.
But like, how many chains are there?
Right.
It's like, I don't know who else besides Starbucks and Dunks.
No, but I'm saying, like, how many does Jimmy have?
Oh, like brick and mortar places?
Yeah.
I think they're opening up one. His like first one down here, I think is happening this summer.
So he ain't to the getting bought out for hundreds of millions of dollars yet.
It's all about a vibe.
He's got one.
A vibe. Like this
Dude,
Jimmy
a
Butler.
vibe, okay, but nobody ain't buying a vibe, dude.
People buy websites off of vibe. I'm telling you. They buy websites off of vibe.
Dude.
Yeah. Hey, remember that .com crash?
Yeah, and I remember a lot of people making money off of it because they're like, oh, chewtoys.com. Whatever.
Vibe.
Anyway, take a break. Great mixed bag, Marcos.
Thank you. Superstar comedian.
Speaking of Pumas,
Wow.
a lot of people realize, I don't know if a lot of people realize, the Florida Panther population was saved by the Puma. Houston Pumas brought into the Florida Panther environment, really revived the Florida Panther population.
Damn, I didn't know that.
No, it's true. I didn't make that up.
Dude.
Aren't they the same animal?
Essentially.
Yeah.
It's closer than you think.
I've heard a mountain lion, a puma, and a panther.
And a cougar.
And a cougar?
Yeah.
I don't know about the cougars,
They live in Boca.
But our Florida Panthers,
Yeah.
they're making all the other NHL teams endangered species.
Wow. He's good.
Because every time they face the Panthers, they're getting their asses kicked.
That's right.
Let us talk some cat talk next. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. It's that time of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to some cat talk here. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a part of your play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of
your Florida Panthers. Look at that.
Wow. Leroy's got his galaxy vibe. I got my cosmic vibe going.
You guys are vibing.
The vibing, dude. Vibing. The Panthers, they beat the Detroit Red Wings 4-0.
And it wasn't that close. It wasn't that close. But I did get confused because it was almost like the Panthers were goading them into like some ridiculous penalties.
That's what
one guy got 2 penalties back to back. He got another penalty before they had a chance to execute the first penalty. So he was in there for 4 minutes.
Yep. And
right.
Sorry that you had to do it to your former guy, Alex Lyon, the Lion King. Who, was sitting between the pipes and was just getting absolutely pummeled.
Bombarded.
But Brandon Montour, after a scoreless first period, Brandon Montour put the Cats on the board, put them up 1-0. Here is Doug Plagans on the call.
Scoreless, 11:18 to go in the middle frame. Straight on comes Montour on the money to Lundell. Right side, Rodriguez puts it toward the net. Kick save, rebound. They score. Brandon Montour, and the Panthers are on the board. 1-0. 11:10 to go. Here in the second.
Wow, what was going on there?
Very peppy for a road goal,
right?
You know, I don't think Detroit liked that. Meanwhile, though, dude, this man, he just continues to score goals whenever he chooses because he's the Rhino, okay? And you mess with the Rhino, you get the goal horn.
Nice.
Barkov in the right wing corner. Up high, it's Montour. Montour, Barkov right side. Barkov to the far circle. He holds, takes a look around. Montour, one-timer in. That's just wide. Barkov in front. Reinhart, a shot. He scores a power play goal for Sam Reinhart. And the Panthers take a 2-0 lead.
Man, they seem to move on from goals there quick. Play some fun music so our fans aren't going to throw any squid onto the ice.
Damn, that's like super quick, though.
Yeah,
like,
they hit it.
Doug's not even done with
Usually they play the music after the announcement.
Usually it's like a sad organ.
Yeah.
If like, you know, because it's no sound when you just see that stupid light go off. And then it's like, then they face off. And that's when you play the music. They get right to the music in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know?
Move on.
There's nothing to see here. Just our goalie getting lit up. In the third period, Evan Rodriguez would make it 3-0 Cats.
Panthers able to hold it in the offensive end. Luostarinen fights off some Petrie pressure. And Luostarinen to Rodriguez. Shot, he scores a one-timer out of the right circle upstairs. And Evan Rodriguez stretches the Panthers lead to 3-0. What a setup from Luostarinen. Rodriguez was locked and loaded, ready to let that one rip. And from the top of the right circle, upstairs on the one-timer past Alex Lyon. It's 3-0 Panthers with 15:21 to go here in the third.
Man, just killing them. Up 3-0. And then for good measure, the Cats just show they're not just bite. They're also bark off.
Montour right side, Kachuk into the circle. Up top again, it's Montour. Looks off to his left for Hagee. A shot, he scores a power play goal. A wrister through traffic from Verhaeghe. May have been tipped out in front. 6:58 to go in the third, and the Panthers stretch their lead to 4-0. A power play goal, and a lot of folks on their way to the exits here at Little Caesars Arena.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Hockey Town.
Bye-bye.
This is no longer Hockey Town. This is Panthers territory north.
Oh,
that's what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hear from our guy,
Falcus.
21 save shutout for Bob.
Wow. I tell you what, only 21 shots.
Yep.
How many shots did they have? Because that heat was on the other side.
Dude, on the Panthers, 37.
37. Okay.
37.
Damn near double. That's crazy.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
it was definitely but man, that's got to be he's already got to have the most shutouts, I think, in his Panthers career for a season.
Of course.
You know, there's a lot of times
I can
last
remember 3 off the top of my head.
the defense is all got. He's been playing crazy, but defense has also gotten better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, he says it almost every game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Focus.
Focus.
Look at that hair after a shutout.
It's great. It's
Pretty
fantastic hair. It's getting into
He's
peak.
locked into. They're not satisfied, dude.
No, not at all. And tonight they're gonna beat the holy hell out of the Rangers.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good opponent too. It was a great fight, great battle. And it's a big win.
Did it have more of a playoff feel maybe than recent games? Obviously, this is a team you might see in the playoffs down the road.
Yeah, definitely. They got good team. They got good offense. They got good defense, good goalies. So it was a good game.
Patrick Kane, probably one of the top breakaway guys in the league. So what do you see on that play on that save here?
Yeah, he got the hands is so quick. So I see he made a hell of a move. So I just put my pad on and got lucky.
You had to make 2 huge saves on him, but I'm curious, why do you think this team has become so much better defensively in front of you over the last, year and a half?
I feel like we have a good structure, and guys believe in the structure and they execute that very with the heart and soul, and that's our backbone, and it doesn't matter who is in the lineup. Everybody works hard and everybody put it on the table.
There you go, Sergei. Now, yes, his shutout yesterday made it his 4th of the year. Most shutouts in a Panthers season for Bob. Now, the most he's had in the season back in Columbus, probably one of his Vezina seasons when he was best goalie in the league. 9 shutouts that season.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
9 shutouts. There's
That's
a
crazy.
reason the guy got $70 million.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's good.
That is fair.
He's good. But this is crazy. It's his best season as a Panther in his 5th season.
Right.
That's what's wild.
Yeah.
The goalies age like a fine wine,
No, but I would say that it does have a lot to do with the defense in front of him that is allowing him to be the best version of himself.
Yeah, for sure. I
Because
agree
the
with that.
first couple of years, I mean, it just seemed like every time it was a breakaway and he was 2-on-1 and and they were scoring 5 goals and giving up 5. And it was like, that has to be brutal for him.
Well, tonight's going to be an interesting one because he's going up against his best friend, the bread man, Artemi Panarin on the Rangers. Those guys are thick as thieves. A lot of people thought Panarin was going to come with him. It was going to be a package deal when they
Really?
he went to the New York. He went and Bob, they spend Christmases together. These guys love each other, which means that he has to throttle him.
Yep.
Throttle him, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't let the bread man get 1 crumb tonight, Bob.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Oh, I'm so angry.
For real.
like
That's how it works.
It's also-
You play against your friends, you want to dominate them.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, you guys heard my friend David Dwork at the beginning of that, He was at the show yesterday. Just saying.
Oh, he was?
Just saw my boy David Dwork.
Did you talk some cats with him?
I did, but I did mention that the next time we do have him on the show, I expect a standing ovation as soon as he enters the chat room.
Because of you?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I think this has gone to your head a little bit. I mean, I respect you taking off your heart glasses.
No, you're right. I should put them back on.
Wait, no, you don't have to do that. You don't. All right. Quickly, some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
7 o'clock is your puck drop tonight. You can hear that here on QAM. And we'll get that going for you. The Heat, no practice today. They had their family fest yesterday. They are back at it tomorrow, taking on just the awful, and I mean awful, Detroit Pistons.
Don't say that.
9-50.
You know how this goes. You know how this Heat stop. Don't do it.
9-51, Leroy.
I thought we were on one of those this
Don't do it.
Saturday. You heard
Don't
that
do it.
crazy stat about the Jazz?
What about the Jazz?
That halftime stat.
Yeah, I saw that. That was their first loss after leading at halftime.
Yeah, that's why I thought we were on the way to doing one of those things.
They haven't really done that this year,
I
though, since the
know.
turnaround. Like, they've been TCBing. Look, I told you guys, there is a line in this season after the losing streak. Things have changed in Heatland, okay? The vibes are better. Let me just tell you, I walk in there, that locker room, it's a vibe now, dude. It's not what it was. It was walking on eggshells, having fun, Losing, we're shouting during interviews. It's a good time. I did hear an adorable thing from Nikola Jovic though in the locker.
What'd you
He
hear?
was getting busted on about it, being a high school graduate and needing to get another degree, and he goes, "My mother would loved it."
All right.
That's right, Nico. Education first. This solution. Don't just be put ball in biscuit, even though you've been very good at it lately. Nothing can replace that degree.
Dude, his mom probably sounds nothing like that.
I don't know. Interesting. I'll tell you one thing though. Love him starting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love it. And
He almost did the Duncan Robinson the other night.
he did. No, he did. That did happen. But it's okay.
2 for 2 for 2. Oh my goodness. He was on the bench quickly.
Take a quick break. Get some more Heat talk right after this.
This hour
15 Minutes of Heat is sponsored by Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Start the new year in a new ride with no payments for 90 days. Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.com.
Bum, bum.
Hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hello, Jennifer. So
you
nice
can't just
join us.
You can't just sneak up in here.
Of course I can.
And it's getting lit pretty soon.
Nah.
Pretty soon, in another month, you're gonna be showing up at 1:30 because you used to be 12.
Forward.
Yeah. Oh, time changes this week.
Margos, what do we got on this this news channel right now? Why is there a coyote doing some things? What's going on here?
Oh, you didn't hear about the wild coyote?
The coyotes are doing some things?
Yeah, there's a coyote who is fishing, which is impressive. It looks.
Yeah, why is he just man, I don't like to mess with coyotes. They could be gnarly.
They're angry animals.
I told you Fonz's two friends when they went to the desert into the mountains were mad. All they saw was a little lizard.
Yeah. That's tough. Yesterday in the NBA, the Celtics beat the Warriors.
No, I watched some of this. Dude,
okay, what the hell is on right now?
Let me explain something to you. They were down 44 points at halftime.
Yep.
Listen to me.
I heard you.
44 points. Do you know how bad that is?
It's rough.
There is no other team in the NBA would be down. In fact, it had to be years since somebody was down 44-0.
Did Steve Kerr bench everybody at halftime? Was he done?
Hey, shut up!
He benched everybody. This
And
is
then the
the
other guys. Here's the kicker. The reason why the game got really out of hand was because all the guys that went in for the starters thought they were Steph and Clay.
Well, I'm
'Cause
looking
they
at
were
just
chucking up threes and wasn't even hitting nothing.
the Celtics are 25 of 49 from 3. The Warriors were 7 of 41.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
It's gonna be I'm gonna just tell you right now, this fall is gonna be great.
So good.
This is gonna be the most satisfactory
Why are we
bounce
so
of them yet.
Why are we wishing so much? Like, what have they done?
I want them to be fluffed up and peacocking.
Oh,
as
you're talking about
much
the
as
Celtics.
possible.
No, I thought you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about Golden State. The fall.
Oh, I don't give a rat's ass about Golden State. I want the Celtics feeling
You want
themselves.
your eye on their horse.
I want them.
Come
to
on,
be
we knew where this was
going. We can't be stopped. We got Tatum and Brown and Porzingis didn't even play yesterday. And look what we did.
They still got Peyton Pritchard too. He's on the end of the bench now.
They do. He's still doing his intangibles. But I'm telling you, dude, this fall is gonna be so good. It's because once again, here's what's gonna happen, dude. When the Heat take game 1, and the cheeks are gonna be so
The cheeks are gonna pucker
tight.
up.
They're gonna be so tight in Boston the first time the TD Garden to Jimmy Butler, that's a Airbnb to him. That ain't nothing. That place ain't nothing to Jimmy. You guys think it's some kind of house of horrors? It's not. Now, to be fair, you've won a lot of games on our floor too. Fair play to you, as the Brits say. But I'm telling you, dude, this is gonna be the best of them all. The best of them all when they get bounced by the Heat this year. It's gonna be so great because this Heat team right now, the way they're playing right now, Falcust, you can't touch them. You can't touch them right now. The way that they're going, Jimmy Butler's he is in an absolute zone with where they're playing right now, and the way he took that game over, just he's just playing in a different mode right now, dude. He is. He is.
No,
I don't like your dismissiveness of this. I don't like it.
I mean,
you're trying to hold me back.
I'm not trying to hold you back at all. I have not said one thing. I haven't said one word. I haven't said anything.
It's tone. It's your tone. It's your tone. And by the way, I feel like you should appreciate me because I could have Leroy on Saturday and I didn't. I left you to your Saturday. I left you to your own life.
Hey, I'm not saying anything, right? I just know that they look good. The Heat look good. The one thing I'll say, the difference between the Heat and the Celtics, and this will go for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
The Heat play in this arena at lunchtime. The Celtics don't have to play in these adverse conditions very much. And so when they get to a heated battle in the playoffs, there's no cause for concern.
Hey, dude, it's great to drive a Porsche until you have to get through some mud.
Damn. Yo, this guy's a philosopher.
Yep. Then you want that 4x4, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You want that 4x4, dude, to get through some rough terrain. You can speed by. That's fine. Hey, we all see him down here. We're used to the little pizzazz to your car. That's fine. But what happens when the conditions get a little bit rough? What happens, dude?
That's when they have wilted.
Yep.
And you can say that about them. But damn, they look good.
Speaking of wheels, did you see Bam put John Collins in the spin cycle?
Hey, was I the only one that wanted John Collins?
You did want John Collins.
Put him in a blender.
You know what? It's tough of Bam to do that to John Collins in front of his family down here in South Florida. Not West Palm Beach, but he's got to do what he's got to do. You got the call from Saturday, Marcos?
Yeah.
Bam will face Collins. Oh, he spun him out of his drawers. That ain't right. Those guys are in the same draft class. Oh, man. Looked like he was going to go to his spot, spun baseline.
Yeah, he really did. Like, it's such a great description from Jax. It's basically like when Bugs Bunny throws the fastball and the line drive comes right back at him and he's deep hand. Or is that Charlie Brown?
Oh, that's Charlie.
That's Charlie Brown. He Charlie Browned him. He Charlie Browned him, dude. It was a beautiful move that he put on John Collins. But Jimmy Butler, he was the one who took it home. Big jumper makes it 119-111.
Back out to Jimmy, top of the arc. He'll dive down, cut off by Hendricks. Jumper anyway, bucket anyway. On the left baseline. Butler's hit 11 of 18 shots. He has 34 points.
He was almost to his Heat regular season high. He would foul one. Never scored 40 in the regular season for the Heat. Do you know that? Never.
I did not know that.
Never. His regular season high
I can tell you why. Because if he ever scores that many in the regular season, he ain't playing the end of the game. So he don't never play the full minutes of a game anyway.
He would
so
have to
that
score
has more to do with it.
I guess. But here was the final bucket from him, an and one, and he was peacocking after this one.
Rozier, pump fake, fires back to Jimmy. And he gets fouled, put it up and in again, and now he's high-stepping. Oh, he's stepping like a platypus. Wow! At the duck wall.
That's what
What a call.
That's a call. I don't know what the hell that means. He's stepping like a platypus. But I like it.
It just sounds, when you use the word platypus, nobody knows what the hell you're talking about, but it just sounds good, right?
That is a great call.
Because I used to always say I got feet like a platypus, and everybody laugh and chuckle until you actually see the feet of a platypus and go, no, you don't. But we don't mean it literally. It just sounds like, you know what I mean? He's high stepping like a platypus, but like, I don't even know if a platypus has knees.
I don't think they have legs. I think they just have those little webbed feet.
Right, exactly.
Jimmy Butler stepping like a platypus. I don't care what it means. You know what platypus will do, though? It'll sting you because they're venomous.
Yeah.
They are?
A platypus is venomous?
Platypus?
Dude, platypus has a spur in it that's venomous.
They're the
Swear to God.
They kill people?
No, I don't think it can kill you, but it'll hurt.
No.
I mean,
they really,
first of all,
very
you know what that sounds like? Stuff that white people do, right? Ooh, look at the cute animal. Let's go over by it.
You know what that sounds like, actually, Leroy?
Huh?
You know what that sounds like?
What?
An animal found in Australia.
Yeah.
Yep. Weird ass animals, dude.
Yeah.
Weird ass animals. Can you play me the call one more time from this?
If you went to Australia, you think you come back unbitten?
Well, I definitely want to go. I definitely want to go on all the intangibles tours for sure.
Or getting punched in the face or kicked in the head by a kangaroo or something.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'll let you know next year, Leroy.
Are you
Are you going to Australia?
Going to possibly visit some family there, yes.
Family?
Family.
Family.
Make sure you have your time set right, JFig, because it's flipped reverse over there.
She's
So
gonna be
you're
late.
gonna be late. You're gonna be like half a day late. For
Maybe
things.
we should be early.
Oh boy, what happened there? You got a train out there, love.
Wait, I'm more than sure her family does not have an Australian accent out there.
I think don't all, even if they're Cubans and Australian, they definitely do have Australian accents.
Okay, no. So I say family because my cousin married an Australian. And her
Oh.
family's over there. But they're family to me.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
Hey,
They definitely have accents and I love them.
Yeah.
Here is Jason Jackson once again with Jimmy Butler stepping like a platypus.
Rozier, pump fake, fires back to Jimmy. And he gets fouled, put it up and in again, and now he's high stepping. Oh, he's stepping like a platypus. Giving it the duck walk with a beaver tail.
Give
You heard the man.
walk
Beaver tail.
Fully
with a beaver
descriptive, but
tail.
I didn't think of that when Jimmy Butler was flexing like that. I was like,
Right.
platypus.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
So, man, I just learned something new. Platypus has a stinger.
Yep. Has a stinger, dude.
Hold on, I gotta pull up a picture. of
Guys,
the platypus.
there. If you just look up platypus fun facts, it is the strangest animal in the world of all time.
They might be aliens.
They lay eggs. Let's
Yep,
start with
as
that.
a mammal.
They don't have a true stomach. They glow under black light. They're venomous.
What do you mean they glow under black light?
If you put them under black light, for some reason they glow.
So it's like something out of The Simpsons.
They ooze milk. They don't have teeth.
They don't have teeth.
No, they have a duck bill. Why would they have teeth?
I don't know. I can't trust them.
Ducks don't have teeth.
What? I've been bit by a duck. You never been bit by a duck?
Ducks do not have teeth.
Wait. Hey, dummy.
Yeah.
Hey, dummy.
Does that mean this
You
time?
can get bit. It don't mean that that person got to have teeth to get bit.
Oh, this is just like the Matinee
I didn't
thing,
say you
dude.
didn't get bit,
It
but
just
you're like they don't have.
implies.
You were like you step back surprised they don't have teeth. No, they have a duck bill. Quack quack.
Okay.
Dude. Oh my god.
What do they sound like?
Oh,
Do they quack?
Oh, come on, pull
Pretty
up
sure
the
he
picture.
has that in one
Son
of
a
his game
platypus.
show.
Yeah, give me some platypus sounds.
Yes.
But first, let's hear Jimmy Butler after the game.
Good. We're gonna talk about losing streaks. I don't even know what happened, but we've been telling you all along that we're gonna be just fine. We see who we are, and we have to continue to like pour into that. So when we're guarding, we ain't even worried about offense. When we're worried about the defensive end, the game's easy. So we knew who we were whenever we're on a losing streak. I think that's what you said. So we're fine.
I like how he just looks at the reporter and he goes, "What was the term that you used? Losing streak?" He's like, "Yeah, man. You know, like the 7-game losing streak you guys had, the worst one you've had in 15 years. What? Doesn't ring a bell. Hey, Bam, you know about this losing streak that we were on? Nope. Hey, we don't know what you're talking about, man. New season, new day, new dawn for the Miami Heat. By the way, JFig, when he was kicking ass in the midst of the game, they bring on his Fall Out Boy song. Oh, and he was loving it. You want to talk about high stepping? Jimmy Butler, when they threw on the Fall Out Boy, so much for Stardust, he was jamming out. He's about to go to the
fueled him more, you know.
Yeah, it fueled him more. Great game ops. Great game ops.
Great game. Had to do it while they were winning, though, right?
Oh yeah. It
Okay.
was. He was getting an and one. He was about to go to the free throw line, and then he like looks at Bam, and he's like doing the drums, and Bam just like he's like, this guy's an idiot, but I love him.
I know. I look at you
I
like
love
that every day.
But I was very proud of game ops, which is why I asked him about it, and you could tell he was very happy with the game ops.
Did you like the game ops throwing up your new song?
That was fire, right? So much for Stardust, man. Y'all go check out my video, Fall Out Boy featuring Jimmy Butler.
Love good
I love
game
how
ops.
he said it's his video.
Yeah, it's his video.
And
It
I
is
thought he
his
was
video.
going to say Jimmy Butler featuring
Yes.
Fall Out Boy, but
Well,
he didn't.
he's right though. It is his video. He stars in the
Definitely.
video.
He
He's
is a
in it more
star.
than Pete Wentz's.
I would have
Right.
preferred if
Who is tiny, by the way.
very
He is
tiny.
Looks
tiny.
like a child with hair, with facial hair.
I wish he would have said Fall Out Boy featuring Ball Out Boy. That would have been good.
Oh man.
Anyone want to hear what a platypus sounds like?
Yes.
I don't know.
Please.
This is good. This is strange.
Who's he taking a bath?
Is that Raiden in the bathtub?
Yeah.
Wow.
Got that from home. It's a home video.
He's stepping like a platypus.
strange, dude. It's like an old
I mean,
8-bit game.
It's the greatest
It's
call.
not that strange.
Can I just say something?
But how does a platypus move outside of the water? Does it waddle? Like, does it go on its belly? Like, does a platypus spend a lot of time on land?
Probably not. You see those little legs?
Right.
Where is he going?
Because like Jason Jackson's saying, I mean, like high stepping like a platypus.
Which they
Whatever.
can't
It's a great call.
They can't high step. Which just like me saying that. Remember, I used to say, "Hey, I got feet like a platypus," and you go, "No, you don't, dude." Like, yeah, okay,
I really
it's
do.
probably funny. It's not accurate.
I'm watching.
We know
a
that
video.
what Jason Jackson's saying not accurate, but it was funny as hell, right?
It was great.
Right.
Even though
I'm
he
watching
doesn't.
a video that says the pain is so strong there is no painkiller that can relieve.
For what?
From the platypus sting?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something. If I came across that rodent looking like whatever it is, I'm out. Dude, there's bugs that I see in the pool and I have to evaluate.
Take a quick break. Back after this.
I want to talk about Michael Kotze at choice.
Oh, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Hey, Slightly Stupid and Dirty Heads are coming to the I Think Financial Amphitheater in August.
Oh,
and we got JFig's tickets to give away.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Giving away my tickets.
Yeah,
we are.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
So, JFig, you've heard of Slightly Stupid?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I work with
And I've also seen. I was waiting for that joke.
No, I was going with I was gonna upgrade it. I said because Slightly Stupid. I work with mostly stupid.
Wait,
So it's slightly stupid.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you pointed the wrong direction.
You gotta go.
Him.
Yeah.
I don't name call like you guys do.
What?
A couple of you
What?
know, you guys are
Wait.
About name
You
call.
ganging up on me
You
today.
never call me an idiot.
Never, dude. Come on, old Tobes. I'm not gonna call you that.
Really?
I can't repeat what Leroy called me in the first hour.
Well,
And
aside
we
from slightly stupid, I've also heard of Dirty Heads and I've seen them live.
I've seen the
Couple
Dirty
times.
Heads at
Oh.
Riptide. They've done Riptide before.
So those are two different bands.
yes,
sir.
I was like, that's a long band.
yes.
Yeah.
Great bands if you love the weed.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, so it was just
Oh, dude, yeah. When the Dirty Heads were playing at Riptide, the plume that was over.
Oh,
Whew.
like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Especially this year, I would say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Crazy
things are
kids.
getting
Last
looser.
year.
Yeah.
Loosey goosey.
Keep listening for your chance to win. We'll give those away next hour. It's a Live Nation show. I want to get to this. I wanted to get to this earlier in the show, but it's been a lot to get to the weekend here.
Yeah.
So we were texting yesterday. We were texting about this whole Christian Wilkins thing, and Jevon Holland weighed in,
yes.
which I'm going to get to here. And
Mhm.
but I find interesting. It appears that we may have a little bit of a locker room tiff, if you will, in the whole Dolphin land, which ironically is how this all started. Have you heard of the Twitter account King of Finland?
No.
The Dolphins fan account. They tweet out fun stuff. Okay.
Right.
But he not normally, I don't feel like King of Finland normally puts out takes, but this guy had a take, right? And this sparked a reaction from the snowman.
Mhm.
So King of Finland said, if we're being real, Dolphins offered Christian Wilkins a very fair contract last offseason, and he wanted to play out his rookie deal. They also tried to extend Rob Hunt when they extended Austin Jackson, and Hunt told them he wanted to wait till free agency. Can't force them to sign with us.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there. First of all, who made this clown the football expert? And how many years has he played and commit and tried to get a contract or whatever? Let's start there before he starts putting his mouth on other people's situation.
Well, I don't know who the King of Finland is. I mean, for all I know,
But I'm just saying, like, it's easy. It's easy because you want the guy playing on your team to support the team to get what you want without even considering what the athlete is going.
So here's what Jevon Holland.
I can imagine what Jevon Holland said because I know if I'm feeling like this, he's closer to it.
Well, Jevon Holland said on social media, by the way, entertaining follow.
Oh, gotta follow that guy.
Even though we know why you kicked rocks, Jevon.
We know.
We know. We know.
Jevon Holland said, here's a prime example of a fan, in all caps, who isn't associated with the team at all, interjecting their opinions as if they know what's going on in these meetings, making Christian Rob look like they were being difficult to work with. MFs always want to say, if we're being real, no, get the bleep out of here, man. How about you establish that it's your opinion and not try and tear down the player because they want to receive equal compensation for the work that they put in to help this organization win.
There you go. Couldn't have said it better myself without using a couple of cuss words. I'm just saying.
He used cuss words. He just used.
But no, I don't
used
abbreviate.
abbreviations.
I don't abbreviate. I want the fullest.
You want to put the full mother bleeper.
Right.
The full mother bleeper.
Man. Like, I hate the fact that people on the outside are going to look in and tell somebody else what's fair and what's not. When I know for a fact, if another company offered any of us a job making more money, we'd be like, deuces. And wouldn't nobody give a damn about your loyalty to your previous company? This is fact. This is real life fact. But we can all stand on our soapbox and tell a player he's not loyal because he won't take less money. Get the hell out of here. All of you. It's a joke. Keep your hands out of that man's pocket.
Agreed. But this sparked a very interesting tweet. And it made me go,
Okay, real quick. How far apart were these tweets? Like hours? You
These were like rapid fire. And it's like they were going back and forth.
It's a fair question. It's a fair question. Let me look. Hold on. I think they were like 15 minutes apart.
Oh my God. This is a response, bro.
Which is rather quick.
That's as quick as it gets.
Right, because I might respond a day later.
Right.
Yeah. That's so quick. I think
Holland's tweet was at 10:42.
Yeah.
The next tweet, which I find to be a bit of a dig at Jevon Holland, was at 11:27. So 40 minutes.
No, okay.
40
That's
minutes.
still
Yeah,
pretty.
Still in the window.
That's
He was
borderline.
sounded like he was crafting a response.
So
Yeah, you have to take time to process.
Blake Ferguson is the Dolphins long snapper.
Yeah.
Oh,
He tweeted out,
dude, don't. Here we go.
we have the best fans in the league. Just thought I'd throw that out there on this beautiful Sunday. Heart hands emoji, dolphin emoji. Now,
and look, whoa.
Let me explain.
First of all, tread lightly, Mr. Long Snapper, because you were there because you couldn't make it at any other position.
Wow.
Okay?
That's true.
You don't go into the league saying, I'm going to be a long snapper. You don't. You played another position. I had tight ends. I had a lineman, Mike Morris, that was a guard when I was in Cleveland. When I got to Minnesota, he was a long snapper. Played for like 16 years. Okay? Ain't nobody's dream to say, ooh, I want to get to the NFL and be a damn long snapper. So tread lightly.
So
carry on.
If you want, well, what's the big deal, Tobes? I don't know. Maybe he's just rich in the fans. Well, if you recall, Your Honor, and we go back to around the time of the AFC playoffs.
Oh, we got receipts?
Jevon Holland responded because Blake Ferguson was upset. Well, not upset. He was happy the Ravens had gotten bounced from the playoffs. And he had said, I don't have the exact tweet because he deleted it, but I remember him tweeting something to the effect of, was rooting against the Ravens, never sat well with me that they ran up the score after Chubb got hurt. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then Jevon Holland, he tweeted out, tweeting bleep about a team that beat you is lame. Don't be that guy.
Right.
So it appears
if you wanted to do something here, let's be clear. If you had a problem with it, you handle it on the field. And then after you beat them, you say, we had a little bit extra because we didn't like what they did against them. But, oh, wait, I'm sorry, you're a long snapper and you don't. So then you wouldn't have no say-so on the outcome of the game.
It appears we have a rift between the star safety.
No, there's no rift.
And the long snapper.
There's no rift. There's no rift.
It appears there's a rift.
There's no rift. There's no rift.
There's a rift.
Everybody's comments are going to be exactly where they need to be because I promise you, Ferguson's going to tread lightly.
Dolphin Kane says, who made Jevon Holland Twitter sheriff?
I mean, clearly, okay, so you want to give it to the long snapper there, buddy? You want to give it to the long snapper?
Only if it was John Denny. You need to have 15 years.
No, because John Denny wouldn't respond to that.
On the same team.
John Denny wouldn't respond to that.
I don't even think John Denny has social media.
I don't think so.
Exactly, because he's a long snapper.
The original tweet from Blake Ferguson was ran up the score after Chubb got hurt. Never really sat right with me. Feels better now. My favorite response. So did you see the Broncos game?
Well, in fairness, they did show mercy because they could have gone for the record. They could have gone for the record.
But yeah,
and they brought in the backup quarterback.
Like, I could have killed you. I only knocked you out.
Exactly.
That's really nice.
Oh, like was old boy said with Conor McGregor, he was tap machine. I could have killed him.
Machine.
Did this Blake Ferguson delete this tweet too?
Oh, this guy's a tweet deleter. You know what? I have even less respect for that.
Hey, no, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
No,
you
no,
ready?
All right.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happens. You make the tweet, then you don't realize who coming at you. Right? But no, come on, man. Come on, dude. Really?
Still up there, by the way. Still up there.
Come on. Really?
The long snapper.
The long snapper Listen, this has nothing to do with what players think about the fans. Why do we have to make everything, if you disagree with me, you hate all of us? Right? That's what we get into trouble with that. I don't have to like what you do or say. It doesn't mean I hate everybody like you. Okay? This is a person making a comment about somebody else's contract, and players get a little sensitive about that because we all know anybody else who has a profession, if they get offered more money or a chance to not just take what the other team gives you, right? Or the other job gives you or your employer gives you, you would be out in a heartbeat. But because we want our guy to stay here forever, and that's, you know what? Teams do that. Teams try to turn that vibe.
Oh, it's a Dolphin. Listen,
right?
It's a Dolphin staple. They did that. They did that with Landry.
Right.
They do that with anybody. That is a Dolphin staple.
They're not alone in that. They're not alone in that. But for fans to fall for that, knowing that there ain't, well, enough is enough money. Really? That's what you, okay. Now you're telling the guy he would make enough money staying here. Just stay here. Don't search. Don't go see if you can get more money. Like, we sound ridiculous. It's not even life. Nobody does that in life. Nobody. But we expect our athletes, because we want our feel good, to always do what we want.
Take a break. Final hour coming on up. Back after this.
WQ
Vanilla baby.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Whoa, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Hey, we got some big game Heat tickets to give away every hour tomorrow. So be listening to WQAM all day tomorrow for details on how you can win. Heat back in the building for the first time in a long time on Saturday. Winners against the Jazz. They were back there yesterday for Family Fest, which looked like a great time. I saw Pat Riley dancing to Rick Ross.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I had an interaction yesterday with UD.
Really?
Yes.
What
You went out there, Marcos?
Look at you. You're a big comedy star.
No, not at Family. He was at the show. UD was at the show.
He was at the Crowder show.
Yes, indeed.
And what did he say to you? Great jokes.
Can you take me to the bathroom? Because someone locked the green room in the middle of the show.
Oh, no.
And of course, Udonis, you can't hide, dude. You're
Yeah.
6'7". If you walk through
Guy
the
can't pee in
floor-
peace.
Exactly. Everyone, Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? So me and him had to walk outside.
I would say I would tread lightly on trying to take a urinal selfie with Udonis Haslem.
Man, I felt even weird as I walked him to. Then he had to use like the public restroom there, and I'm like standing outside the bathroom, like, okay, I promise I'm not just.
Oh, so you like a
bodyguard?
You became his bathroom bouncer?
Yeah, essentially. No pictures, please. He's taking a piss. Please leave him alone.
Leave the man alone.
Leave him alone.
Just trying to laugh to his friend.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know this. Udonis, tall.
Yeah.
You don't say.
All-time leading rebounder in Heat history? You don't say.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't say.
Still fit.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
Great shape.
Do you
You
like
know, when he came into the league, he was big.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
You would have given him the business even worse back then than you did when he
Leroy
was,
would notice that.
Dude, I mean, like, I tell you, give me another perfect example. When you look at Zion, Zion is getting fit. He is not fat like he was when he first got into the league. So I don't know what people are talking about.
By the way,
You go look at a picture of his first year and look at a picture of him now.
Oh man, Marcos. Yeah. You see what's going on TV right now?
Oh, get out of here. What is this? The waterworks, dude? It just started.
I'll throw my.
Oh,
No. Right now.
Jason Kelce.
You guys can
Oh.
see it on the TV.
Get out of here.
Why you got to wear it? Isn't it cold in Philly?
He was look, big man crying with the beard.
Was he working out before this, dude? You're
Maybe
retiring.
he's getting a little pumping. I don't know.
You're about to retire. You can just get a little pumping. Oh,
Jason Kelce is
He doesn't care what he's wearing.
he's announcing his retirement right now. Those starter headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks. We drive the black truck in honor of Chris Mortensen.
R.I.P.
We're mourning.
Yeah.
We are mourning.
He's
Really,
one of the few good people that everybody's always had a cool interaction with Chris.
I think the only guy I ever remember saying anything negative about him was Al Davis. Remember when Al Davis had the Lane Kiffin guy? He goes, he leaked it to Mortensen. It's the only time I ever remember Mortensen being brought up with anger. Mortensen.
Oh, God.
You know, now they can laugh about it.
Oh, Davis
You
called.
know, do you remember? Y'all don't realize this.
Liar.
That's what he said.
He's
Al Davis called Chris Mortensen a professional
He
liar.
called him a professional liar.
Jesus.
You ready for this? Al Davis used to be the commissioner of the NFL.
That's crazy.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Tell you what, Al Davis would have loved that. He was like Mike McDaniel, loves speed. Remember?
Oh, listen, you run a 4.3 or better, you were gonna be a Raider, whether you could play a lick of football or not.
He's trying to hold back the tears right now, Kelce. He's got he's got the patented man where you're like you're flexing the hand in front of the face.
Oh God. We get it.
It's
dude.
weird. I didn't feel that when it was over.
Yeah.
Right?
He loves the game.
No, so did I.
Man, you love the glory that comes with being
You think
Leroy Hoy.
you think a lot of glory came with going in and being a touchdown vulture? As when people
Glory, dude. Except for
it
all
didn't help them when your teammates called you that.
Oh yeah,
Right? Yeah.
fantasy players who were like, "Oh, they're going to Horde again.
I love
Give
that.
it to Robert."
Pick Leroy every year.
Man, he is blubbering right now. I will say, very Kelce to go sleeveless shirt instead of the suit. You know,
Pretty
Like,
sure he's also wearing
That's
flip
the
flops.
first thing I brought up. Like, what
I
are you
was-
doing? Is
I
it
was
cold
making-
in Philly?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm sure they're inside, but he does look like
he changed his clothes for the presser.
He did. He looks like he just got done getting a pump in. Like I'm telling you.
No, for sure. He definitely got a pump in before. Those arms, beefy.
Yeah. Beard. He looks like he put some lilac in the beard.
Yeah.
As a fellow beard man, I can
Stop it.
understand.
Stop
for
it.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Lilac in his beard.
And don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, here it comes.
JFig has a better chance of growing a beard than you.
No, don't say that, dude.
2
Like,
for
listen,
1.
if I wanted to, I'm
just saying, you have you're not gonna grow.
No, I could if I wanted to. Like, I'm basically
don't have
like
facial hair. I'm not saying that's my point.
no, I'm like the Jimmy Butler of facial hair. Like, I could hit threes if I chose to. I could look like Kelce tomorrow, but I choose not to look like that. I don't want to look like that.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
See,
it is
listen.
63 and cloudy in Philadelphia.
Brisk, nice day.
See, I knew people were gonna take that the
Summer
wrong
over there.
way. It wasn't a knock on JFig. It was just
Wow.
of the four of us, I couldn't
I'm
say me
hurt.
I couldn't say me or Marcos. Look at Marcos. He's like a werewolf.
Not a lot of compliments coming my way today.
Well, I didn't know frogs could hair up like that.
For real.
Let's get to little Pinks talk. The Pinks.
Oh, the Pinks.
An Inter Miami
Yeah.
update sponsored by Kettle One. Kettle One vodka made the cocktail. No, but I was making fun of, we got the top suit in here today.
Oh, yeah.
And Solana, I mean, he's dressed in the
Oh,
nines
my.
today. I was like, and the
we
first
did
thing I
have to
say
go
when I
in
walk
today,
into
I forgot.
yeah, well, listen, we'll dump that JFig so you don't. But it's Solana's like wearing the button down. I'm like, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody.
First of
Solana.
all, I've never seen so many people in this building.
Oh, man.
Second of all, I've never seen so many.
So,
buttons.
in other words, he's pulling a beast.
Exactly, dude. He's pulling a beast.
Oh my goodness.
He's pulling a beast.
When the top guns come into town, Beast would be buttoned down, shaven.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, dude. What are you doing?
The Pinks win 5-0 over Orlando City.
Yeah.
And it was a goal fest. They won 5-0, and Luis Suarez, he's making himself welcome in the old Pinks threads in the pink kit. And let's hear some of the goal calls. Here he was to open up the score and make it 1-0.
Araujo blocked by Suarez into the path of Messi. Wide for Gressel. Back for Suarez. One touch. Perfect finish. Lightning bolt past Kelce. And it's Inter Miami in front. You don't want to make him angry.
No, you do. No, you don't.
Like that.
You don't, dude.
It's a good call.
You don't. And you want to know something? He loved it so much the first time, he decided to do it again.
Alba lays it for Suarez, wide for Taylor. 1-2 touch play by the Heron. Suarez battling through, flip through Gressel. Suarez left foot shot. Go, 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 go!
Hey, hey, the aggressiveness on that goal call,
They got it.
right?
El Pistoletto with 2 bullseyes in the opening 10 minutes.
Man,
That aggressiveness.
he is. I mean, that was great. That was a great call. Then Robert Taylor, he decides he wants to get on the action. 3-0 Pinks.
Gressel slotting it through. Flag stays down. Suarez squares. Taylor scores. And the flag will stay down. 3-0. Inter Miami. Yedlin with the steal to start it on one end. And an unselfish display by Suarez to give Robert Taylor his second of the season.
Man, and then, here's the thing. You had all these countries that won. Where's Messi? Oh, where's the GOAT? You know where he is? He's where it matters, which is taking care of your rivals, because Messi gets in on the action after that.
Suarez. Alba! Janssen with the clearance off the crossbar. Messi chests it down off the S on his chest, and it rolls home for 4.
Wow.
He's using his chest, dude.
Yeah, I know.
His chest. He's like, legs, hands, nah.
How about this? My chest.
Wow.
Love that on the S on the chest, because he's Superman.
Pretty good.
Super GOAT. Bet. And then Messi wasn't done. One more, just for good measure, just to kick the stupid Purple Lions ass.
Gomez setting Suarez off, who's on a hat trick. Messi chugging at the back post. Suarez looking for Messi. The header! Oh! 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 The first one was fortunate. The second one was golden. Suarez, the long cross, and Messi, the headed goal against the grain. Miami 5, Orlando nothing.
Man,
we've got some good calls.
There's some good calls, man. There's some good broadcasts.
Hey, the first one's the best one with the aggressive.
I mean, we got that. We had Jason Jackson calling Jimmy Butler a platypus and Plagans. I mean, all of our. Who is this? Who I don't mean to be rude. Who is? Do we know the? Because it's not. If it's not Whittingham, Old Tobes is a little ignorant.
100%. I googled it and could not. I just keep finding more.
I'll ask Galen during the break. Maybe
Yeah,
he
for
knows.
sure.
All right. Listen, Jason Kelce still up there blubbering like a baby.
I retired and I'm sad and I love football. I get it, dude. We get it.
Marcos, relax.
Oh man. Take a break. Back after this. Oh, Jimmy Butler's band.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
I have heard Fall Out Boy so much since seeing that video.
It's weird, right?
It's weird. Like
Jimmy Butler saved Fall Out Boy's career.
No,
we can say it.
What
We
now
can
you
say
saying
it.
He's like what Run DMC did
Don't
to
say
Aerosmith?
that.
He is.
No,
he
he
is.
did. No,
Don't
Run
say
DMC
that.
brought back Aerosmith, and Jimmy Butler brought back Fall Out Boy.
Dude,
That's
after
the last
hearing
time Fall Out Boy's been a thing.
Yeah, let me find
the
out.
last album they came out with,
Anything.
When was that?
When's the last time Fall Out
years
Boy was
ago?
one of the biggest things? No
Give
way.
me 1 second.
The last time they were like the
Dude,
biggest
when
thing.
we
I think they did a little ill
They're
attempt.
just not big to you because you just don't listen to them.
No,
But
That's
they're
not
big.
fair. That's
Oh.
first of all, I rock out with my Shark out. I love 104.3 The Shark, and I'm
Stop
telling you
saying
right
that.
now, JFig, they have not had a big hit in years.
The last album they've had was 2019.
2019.
Exactly. Never heard anything from them.
I rest my case. I apologize.
I'm not
Good
apologizing.
for Tobin. That's a point.
No,
That's a point.
that
That's
is not a point.
He was right, guys. He was
That's
right.
right. And quite frankly,
It's a very opinionated point.
quite frankly,
What?
-1 to JFig for Sass.
For Sass?
For
I
Sass.
gotta get one for Tone too.
Oh. Yeah. we should
So
go
wait, how
Everyone's
often?
lashing out.
Wait,
Tone.
so how often do you think bands should come out with albums?
I don't know, but I know they haven't been a thing in a
The
long time.
earliest,
Because they
the
probably
earliest
been on
would
tour.
be 2 years.
What was the last? What was
They
the biggest
probably
hit?
went
On?
on tour.
Oh, okay, dude.
If
On
they
tour.
go on tour, it's like a
They're
3 or 4
literally
year.
on tour right now.
Yeah, because of Jimmy Butler. You're welcome,
True.
Oh
That's
my
not true.
JFig. It's true. It's true.
dude, do
Yeah.
you
Jimmy Butler
understand that
saved
when
Fall
they go on tour, you might get 3 or 4 years before they come
That's
out with a new
true.
album. Some groups will actually do a new album while on tour,
Okay, dude.
which
That's
is
true.
rare.
What's the name of Fall Out Boy song?
Hold on, because I get them confused with
Mhm.
No, I like if I play
Look, Leroy is very cultured. I know he
Right.
knows. Okay.
I can name if you tell me a song, I tell you if it's
Are you ready? I want you to sing the song for me because you're gonna know it.
right.
Thanks for the memories.
Oh yes,
Hold on.
I do know. Thanks for the memories, but can I just say this?
2007?
JFig. Here's
Oh,
what.
what? He has
Can I
to know
just-
that song.
Can I just tell you? I sometimes confuse Panic at the Disco with.
Oh,
I
Fall Out Boy.
totally
Of
understand.
course you do.
Right.
It's not the
Totally
same.
understand.
Can I say that the last time
Because
Fall
you
Out
know,
Boy?
Tobin, I write sins.
Mhm.
You ever heard that song? But that's
Oh,
Panic at the Disco.
That's
Thanks for the murmurs is March 27th, 2007.
Yeah.
So yes, I do think Jimmy Butler has saved Fall Out Boy's career.
Oh,
You guys are
That's why he
insane.
calls it his album and
You
his.
guys
big-
are
on
actually
tour.
insane.
Okay.
No, the last
they were on
time-
tour for what, 15 years?
No.
Last
They
time
came
they
out
had
with an album
a
in 2019,
single.
right?
Yeah, they did, but nothing from that album did anything. The highest any single got from that, well, actually, it didn't even chart. The highest single they've had since 2014 was a song called Centuries that reached 10.
Yeah, terrible song.
Wow.
So Jimmy Butler.
What a terrible song.
Terrible
That was
song.
10 years ago, the last time they had something.
Yeah, I heard that. It feels like they're always just trying to sneak their way into sports with songs. But here's the thing: Jimmy Butler saved their career, and it's okay.
They've
Jimmy
been
Butler-
relevant since they started. You need to chill.
Relevant.
okay?
They've been relevant, but they're kind of like a first day of.
If you're
Riptide on the
relevant,
first
that doesn't
stage
mean
level.
that your
Ooh.
career gets
wow.
saved. Okay,
Fall Out Boy-
relax.
If I went to Odyssey right now, if I went to if I went down to Claudia's office and I went to Claudia's office and said, "Hey, is Fall Out Boy big enough to headline Riptide?"
Absolutely. Go
go,
ahead. Go
nah.
ahead.
Go,
Go
nah.
walk down
Hey,
the
who?
hallway. Go
She go,
walk
nah.
down that hallway.
Yeah, because they're
I
all
will,
here.
I will.
Go ahead.
If I,
Do
if
it.
I
Do
said,
Do it.
"Is Fall Out Boy big enough to headline Riptide?" They'd be like, "Nah."
Absolutely.
Well,
Go-
now
Go,
they've been-
go
no, no.
down
do
to the
it.
station and ask them. Go down.
I
to
will.
the-
I will.
Yeah.
I
I
will.
want you to.
And I will ask them. I will ask
And I
them.
want it to be recorded because I know
No,
you
you would
will
lie.
lie about
You
it.
would lie.
Oh.
You would lie.
But here's
You
the
would
thing.
lie.
Here's the thing. It's a bad week. I'm going to ask him. I'll ask him, but I'm not going to ask him for a week because it's a
Go.
bad week because Jimmy Butler has saved Fall Out Boy. So right now, Fall Out Boy is hot because of Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
Oh, listen to the.
Are
Wait.
out of your
Can
mind.
I just tell you something? Kung Fu Panda, you just threw up a smoke bomb and you disappeared with that comment. I'm gonna wait a week. A lot bigger than you think.
They got some hits, but they haven't been relevant in a long time.
Dude, what do you can say it about a lot of artists though.
You can, but Jimmy Butler could save a lot of artists if he wanted to because he's Jimmy Butler.
Really?
It's been 20 minutes, Jason Kelce. Just get the hell off.
He's still
the
going.
Still going.
Dude, hater.
He was an old lineman.
You guys want to hear a little Jason Kelce?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go.
Body. My awaiting body.
Oh, boy.
Oh no!
Oh, boy! Gather yourself, Jason.
I wasn't crying so much. Just
Should have had a couple of beers.
Come on, big fella.
He has this. He's gonna pull through.
Oh, jeez.
Like, what is this? Is a success
This is
story.
8 minutes right here, Marcos. He only talked for 3.
That's the problem. He's just gathering himself. Okay.
Do I feel bad? Why didn't I feel like this?
Dude, are you kidding me? Wow. What?
Dude, I just looked up too because he's still going live. He just had to do a breathing exercise to get through an answer.
I don't understand, dude.
Big fella's emotional.
No, listen.
It's simple.
He's very passionate, guys. He's
I
very
never.
passionate.
It's not that I didn't play with emotion, right? Why didn't I feel like this when it was over?
I don't know.
Maybe because I played for different teams. Like he played for one team, right?
Yeah.
That may play a
You
role.
enjoyed your time with both teams very much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who do you get the Goosies for going back for more?
I
know you say Browns fans are more hardcore for you.
I've never been to a Minnesota Vikings game.
What?
Unacceptable, Leroy.
Never?
I've been invited.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It's freaking freezing up there.
No, the people are. It's a cool place. Just never, like, I don't know. I think I might go back because I told Fonz I would take him up there.
Yeah, they got a new stadium too.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
I told Fonz I'd take him up there. So, I think that might be our one more road trip.
I can't believe JFig's acting like Fallout Boy right now is the biggest thing in music, and Jimmy Butler hasn't saved their career.
She wasn't.
Okay, hold on.
God,
did I say they're the biggest thing in music?
You're making it seem like that. Like you making it seem like they're doing Jimmy Butler a favor rather than the other way around.
Oh yeah.
Did I say that? Did those words come out of my mouth?
It's what you're implying.
You would sound. You almost
assuming.
sound like.
Stop assuming.
Wait, what are you doing, dude?
What?
Stop. See, I hate when you
get
get
me
into.
angry.
I hate when you get into giggle mode because
This guy's
JFig will fight you over music.
Exactly.
Dude, when is the last time that they've had a big hit? 2019. That's a long time. Jimmy Butler saved their career.
Not even 2019.
How do you save a career
And by the way, they're
of people that are touring right now?
and by the way, their album in 2019, Greatest Hits, doesn't even count.
Stupid. Yeah, Greatest Hits. Believe.
I want you to walk down that hallway
I'm
with
gonna
the
ask-
video in hand.
I'm gonna say, hey,
And no ridiculous editing.
I'm gonna
Present
present it raw. I'm gonna present
No,
the
you're not.
video
You are-
unedited.
You are.
Unedited and unfiltered.
You
Who's
are
in that building
manipulating-
right now? I'm gonna send a message to make sure you are honest.
I don't know, JFig. It seems like it's dispersed.
Yeah, well, you know what? Don't worry, I
Jimmy?
got you. I
It
will
seems
find
like it's
out.
dispersed,
There's Jimmy.
but I'm telling you right now, Fallout Boy, not big enough to headline Riptide.
You're wild for saying that.
I mean, maybe for Old Timers Day, because usually,
Yeah.
we have like the
2
Young
days.
Hip Day,
Yeah.
and then we'd have Old Timers Day in the
No,
old
no,
days of Riptide.
I don't even want to talk to you right now. I'm not even
What?
gonna look at the
What do
screen.
you mean?
If Jelly Roll is there, oh my god,
No, Jelly Roll's the biggest thing in music.
He just started.
they're getting pushed to the back.
If Jimmy Butler was in
He
Jelly
just
Roll,
started being big.
What?
Okay.
if Jimmy Butler was in Jelly Roll's
Video?
music video,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
Please
that's
finish
really
that.
cool of Jelly Roll to put Jimmy Butler in his music video.
Yes, yeah.
You
Other way
know?
around. With
But
Jimmy
if
Butler Fallout
he
Boy.
was doing a video with Garth Brooks, I'd be like, it's very nice of Jimmy Butler to save Garth Brooks' career.
Oh my God.
Where are the bodies, Garth?
Go on IG Live.
Is it inappropriate to ask Jimmy Butler in the locker room tomorrow? Did you feel like you did Fall Out Boy a favor?
I want you to.
I think you should.
Although he would have that funny answer where he'll say yes.
No, I think he has such respect for them that he'll say something like, he'll say the right player response. It's a team effort, blah, 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 blah.
Team effort?
It wasn't a team effort, though. He did the whole music video himself.
I know, but I've seen him
He
put
didn't sing!
Credit his team.
He didn't sing! There is no video without the music, jackasses!
Yeah, but would anybody care if it was a regular Fallout Boy video? I say no.
Yes.
What's the song even called, JFig?
Stardust.
Nope. It's
That's
so much for Stardust.
So much for Stardust.
Don't even know the name of the song, do you?
So, can I ask you a question? You think there's more people that know Jimmy Butler than know Fallout Boy?
Currently, yes.
People know.
Oh my goodness.
Just go to the Instagram.
As big as Jimmy Butler is,
My head
I would
hurts.
question
Dude,
that.
Jimmy Butler was dating Shakira this summer. He's like one of the biggest athletes on the planet.
Fallout Boy, 3 million followers on Instagram.
Oh, Jimmy Butler's got twice that.
Let's see. Jimmy Butler followers Instagram. He has a total of I thought it was 100. 10 million followers.
Yeah, he's huge on Instagram. He's one of the best Instagram followers there is.
So he has triple the amount of Instagram followers.
They're welcome.
Damn.
They're welcome.
Damn.
That was fire, right? So much for Stardust, man. Y'all go check out my video, Fallout Boy featuring Jimmy Butler.
Wow, featuring Jimmy Butler.
Does he think he's getting a Grammy?
I mean, he deserves one.
Wait, see, even your ass got a little carried away. You can't even.
What is Jason Kelce still saying?
I think it goes something like this.
The longest.
Jason, can you tell us what it's like to revolutionize the tush push?
Okay.
Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've had hands on my ass for 16 years. The missus just doesn't do it the same.
Can you do it like Carson Wentz did?
Whoa.
Wait, like, no. Tap, tap, go. Tap, tap, go.
Can you do the fulls?
Dude,
Not a questionable
we
quarterback.
watched him for 5 minutes and he said like 3 words.
Dude, he's still going and he's like having trouble making eye contact.
What questions could they possibly be asking him? Like, it's simple. Like, we get it. You're old. You're retiring. You've had a successful career. Thank you for your service. Like, what else could he possibly like?
He is at least talking now.
It's like
His
Dr.
head's
Phil.
moving.
Right now, it looks like on my studio, it looks like Dr. Phil talking to Jason Kelce.
Yeah. What
like,
are you doing? All
Son.
this crying as a grown ass man.
Son,
You
it's
should
time.
be embarrassed.
It's time to move on with your life, Jason. I'm sorry, dog.
Let it out.
We'll play a little All Right, Oh No next.
This hour of Tobin and Leroy is
I see. It wasn't me. It was not me.
I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna
Do
take
it.
a slight pause so I can tell
Do
you
it.
about
Yup.
Co-Star Coffee because that is my guy. He will not be cheated. He has made one of the best comebacks in life after 40 surgeries, 100 concussions. Bernie was down, but not out. He realized that food is medicine and changed what he put into his body. Bernie started creating wellness products and has finally released Co-Star Coffee, an organic coffee that is infused with vitamin D and resveratrol, which is nature's miracle antioxidant and inflammatory. This combination of ingredients is exclusive to Co-Star Coffee and is the perfect way to start your own journey to a healthier life. Just go to CoStarCoffee.com. You can get game-changing coffee. You can also get some apparel, and you can get an exclusive discount for our listeners. Just use code Leroy. Y'all know we love Bernie because he believes you deserve to be better because you matter.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Oh, man. Why you calling me a jackass, dude?
Because you sent me the time and then forgot.
Wasn't my fault, though. JFig was yelling at me.
That's true.
Told me to go do a homework project.
Yeah, she yells.
Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Of course.
I saw him in the hallway.
Perfect. Yeah, I asked somebody in the hallway here, and it was Mark Hockman, and he agrees with me.
For sure.
Oh, please. You're asking Mark Hockman.
That's one. He agrees with me.
Him and I have gotten into debates over music, too. He is not a reliable
He was an old-time radio DJ. What do you mean?
No,
he used to spin discs.
Oh,
an old-school disc jockey.
No.
Oh, my God.
Do you know what his favorite songs are?
Yeah, he loves Hall & Oates.
Oh, yeah,
No,
sure.
he has not the greatest taste in music. I'm going to tell you that
Hall
right
& Oates
now.
is great. You know? Speaking of, if you love music and you want to go see Slightly Stupid and Dirty Heads, they are coming to, I think, Financial Amphitheater in August. And we've got your chance to get other hand, Leroy for the bit. Other hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who's Slightly Stupid now?
-1.
If you guys want to go, JFig, even though she's mad at me, is going to give away her tickets right now. Caller number 4 to 305-567-0560. 305-567-0560. Caller 4 gets a pair of tickets to see Slightly Stupid and Dirty Heads at I Think Financial Amphitheater in August. This is a live nation show. Caller 4 right now to 305-567-0560.
And please open. I think you guys should open with Tobin is a jack.
Yeah.
This is just not nice.
Yeah.
My all right goes to Sergei Bobrovsky.
All right.
His 4th shutout of the season, most ever as a Florida Panther. Love you, Bob. Having a great time.
Just don't go nowhere near him.
There's nothing to do with me. There's nothing to do with me
Okay.
one way or the other. It's ridiculous what you're saying. My oh no goes to the weather. It keeps ruining my son's flag football.
Oh my goodness. It just rained. It poured yesterday.
That's a good call.
Enough already. Leroy, what are your all rights and oh no's today?
I got 2 all rights. One is to LeBron for getting 40,000.
He's good.
Like he's good, and we're years from now we're going to talk about seeing him at his prime. So that's really cool. And another thing is golf got finished this morning. I was watching it and then watching it on my phone during the last few minutes. Austin Eckroat got his first PGA Tour win. So it was really cool to watch. My oh no, listen. I don't care how bad you are as a professional. You cannot be the Golden State Warriors in any capacity and be down 44 at halftime. Forget the total score. You were down 44 points with Steph Curry and Clay and Draymond and whoever else. Down 44 at halftime. I don't care how good another team's shooting the ball. That's just crazy. The worst. Detroit ain't never been down 44.
Is that
never.
true?
No, they not at half. No, we talk about a half of professional basketball. It's not my oh no, I had a bad game. No, that's my oh no, I haven't seen this crap this bad.
It's gonna be
That's
really
terrible.
When the Heat beat them, it's gonna be really sweet.
Oh no.
Really sweet.
You look, there he goes. Look, you can't stop it. You can't turn it off.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so
It's
good.
like I need to call a plumber to stop this. Hey, I got a leak. It just won't stop. Silly sauce, just all over the place. I got it over my floor. I try to mop it up, but it keeps dripping.
JFig, what's your all right? No, no. I have a feeling I know where this is gonna go.
My all right goes to Fall Out Boy for being super relevant and being on tour right now.
Super relevant. Where are they playing?
Super relevant.
Where are they playing? Are they playing arenas?
Of course.
Big ones?
Would that be an indication?
Yes.
If they're playing arenas instead of, amphitheaters?
No, because I don't know if they're selling out.
Okay. You don't go to an arena if you can't sell it out, dummy.
You're so
it's a waste of money.
And by the way, let me ask you this. Kyle Lowry had 8 points in his last game. Are you regretting relenting on the bet because he could have scored 10 tonight and won for you?
So if he scores 10, now he would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not.
Now he was 1 for 9, but at least he shot.
At least he shot it. So wait. So if we were to still have our bet on, we would be waiting for a 10-point night tonight. Who do they play?
Who do they play tonight? The 76ers tonight take on the loading. Oh, they're not in tonight. Who do they play tomorrow? The Sixers have the Nets tomorrow. Nets stink.
Oh, man.
Yeah, tough.
Would it be something if it ended? Wait, would it be something if it ended right on 50?
Tough for you.
I know. No, it's not. No, listen. Let me explain something to you. I thought about it, and I said, I can't go another week of this. I can't go another week of 3 shots, right? So I was glad to be out. Fall Out Boy tour. Hold on, let's see. I'm checking it out right now.
Are they coming down here?
They're going to Orlando.
Honda Center, Dickies Arena, Moody Center, Paycom Center, Legacy Arena, Kia. They're basketball. They're doing
Let me get this straight. So they didn't even have the decency to come down to Jimmy Butler's house. They're gonna go play. Why you didn't have Franz Wagner in your video?
Hold on.
You realize that this tour was way before this music video ever came out.
Yeah, and they realized how bad sales were going, and all
So
of a
the
sudden,
last
Jimmy Butler.
So the last they do 2 in Vegas. Oh, they do when we were young.
Yes.
Right.
They're doing both days.
And
When
then
we
they
were
do
young?
the license.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Can you go back to that? What is when we were young? Is that a
It's the festival. The emo
Festival.
Oh, that's a
sold out.
That's
Look
a
up. Wait,
festival
they're
watch,
sold
isn't it?
out. Hey,
Says it in the title.
they're sold out. Let's see.
Glory days.
They're sold out in. Are they from Minnesota?
I don't know.
They're sold out in Michigan, Minnesota, Albany, New York,
No, so places
Anaheim.
Okay. Intangibles.
What say you, superstar comedian Marcos?
Oh yes.
Am I? Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have?
Why you go ahead and skip me like
disregard
that?
for
The
JFig.
disrespect.
Yes.
Sorry.
Wait until I get into that studio tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry. You guys got 15 minutes to do your dirt.
Hey, that was Leroy.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
20.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
-1 for Sass.
I'm sorry.
I thought you and I.
-1.
Listen,
You
so,
and
you know,
us,
we don't miss too many opportunities.
I don't know. Obviously goes to Tobin.
Why?
Brendan Tobin.
Wow. Tough crowd.
And my part 2 of my all right was going to go to Marcos, because I'm proud of him for opening up for Crowder yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All
But
right.
keep it up, and I'll probably take it back.
Threaten me. Sheesh. Rough.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you.
What say you, Frog Boy?
My all right. It's interesting that she was going to dedicate that because my all right also goes to me.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
That is your boy.
Do you want me to come pat you on the back?
Wow.
Yeah,
Go
take
ahead and go pat him in the back.
Oh,
Go.
thank you. I appreciate that. Let me get my back ready. Got to get you an optimal back patting. Let me put my shades on too because I'm a superstar comedian.
Don't ever put those shades back on.
You don't like the shades?
No.
Make my back wider. Oh, let me see. Back wide.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Attaboy.
Hey, are you? Hey, Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was he patting you on the back or burping you?
Both.
He was.
Correct
He was.
answer.
It was good. It was good form. It was good. You can tell. Hey, you can tell that guy's a dad.
Why are we there?
Was that
Why
nice?
does that actually sound real?
Was that a Wentz or was that a Foles for you?
That was a McNabb.
No,
He wasn't playing with McNabb, was he?
He might as well. He's
He is
old.
old. He goes, I want to thank my first quarterback, Ron Jaworski.
That guy's been in the league quite some time. So yeah, yesterday's events was perfect. We had to turn people away at the door. That's how many people we had there. People were sitting in booths next to people they didn't even know because we had to stuff them in there. We ran out of chicken wings, Jack Daniels, specialty cocktails galore. It was a complicated event leading up to it. It was complicated the day of, but it all is worth it when it goes as smooth as it did.
Wow.
My oh no. Thank you. My oh no.
Oh no.
45-minute press conference, Jason. What are we doing, dude? We get it. You're retiring. Like, what can you possibly tell us other than, like, you know,
He want to thank all the people that played a pivotal role in his career.
Oh my God! In all 62 years of his career, we don't have time, dude. We don't have time.
Clearly, you didn't. I just wish
Play
he would
that
have
video
talked.
again.
Yeah, that video was great. He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
He said everything.
He was just blubbering.
It was just a pure emotion coming out of it. We get it, dude. All right.
What is he? It looks like he's getting ready to throw the shot put. Oh.
By the way, look at that little microphone for that big mic flag.
For real.
Way
to go, game ops.
Dude, can I just say,
no mic flag.
We are not the people to show a television show to, as we critique everything that has nothing to do with what's going on. Like you said, look at the emotion. Look at how this guy broke down. And
yeah.
Look at that mic flag.
Marcos goes, look at that little bitty ass mic for that big dude.
Wow. Yo, this guy's still. Wow. 43 minutes of this. I cannot believe it, bro. I can't believe it.
Worse.
Can't believe it, dude.
His career is very important, guys. You knew this was gonna happen if you watched the documentary on Amazon Prime. It was bound to end this way.
Yeah, of course he has a documentary on Amazon Prime, dude.
You know what? -1. -1.
Jason Kelce, a lot like Fallout Boy needing Taylor Swift to make him relevant.
Hey, wait a minute. Somebody said I saw Fall Out Boy last year on show.
Who said that?
Show.
Of course.
Silly Sauce.
Oh, I can't trust him.
I can't trust him.
Really?
Ball Sack Sports reported that. I can't trust him.
Okay.
Wait,
no, it was Bro Bible.
Silly Sauce also said this dude really showed up sleeveless to his retirement presser.
Seriously, bro. Class it up a little.
Grow up, dude.
Can you
He's
take
probably
one
wearing flip-flops, guys. We know this.
show up one time to the men's warehouse?
Would he start doing commercials?
That's our show for today, everybody. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Suarez left foot shot. Go, 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 go.
Rozier, pump fake, fires back to Jimmy. And he gets fouled, put it up and in again, and now he's high stepping. Oh, he's stepping like a platypus. Giving it the duck walk with a beaver tail.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
The #1 sports adjacent show in America. Hawk and Crowder.